Hello and welcome to Perilous Pursuits, a live D&D podcast where a bunch of us nerdy-ass friends sit around a Zoom call and play D&D. Tonight we follow a fledgling group heading north into Icewind Dale. Warning, some content may not be suitable for all audiences.
Well, if we're all here.
Hoorah.
I rolled a 10 for my Ray cap.
I got a 5.
Twizzler time. You're in someone else's Ray cap.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you haven't.
Well,
I've got the 4, so I'll do the Ray cap.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not a Ray cap.
I like this
Ray
house.
doesn't do it.
you see what happens when you don't do the Ray cap, Ray? Toronto loses.
You could see little Ray tears falling out of his eyes right now.
I've been jaded for a decade.
You got to capture those things, put them in a vial.
So we made our way back down the mountain.
Get away, get away.
We couldn't stop Quincy from doing his toboggan run.
Shame.
It just was something he was going to do no matter what. And he rolled himself down the mountain and ended up at the bottom in a big pile of snow. And everyone else kind of took the safe path. And actually, we suffered quite a bit of exhaustion on the way down.
More so than going up.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, we ran out. We didn't have any more inspiration left. And so all those rolls were just as is. And when we got to the bottom, pretty much just made our way to Targos.
Yep.
Wasn't
Traveled.
any other combats or encounters or
Smoke used his potion to get rid of his exhaustion and then immediately got exhausted again.
That's right.
That was good.
yeah. And when we got back into Targos, we met up with Nerith's assistant at the inn. He paid us half of what we were owed, 150. And Ponto wasn't there to collect it, so I took it.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah,
I remember it divided by 30.
yeah. Well, I collected it, and then they
You
made
divide
me
it 30 ways?
divide it amongst the party. We all got 30 gold, and then we went over to the Three Flag Sailing to have a little bite to eat, a real meal, some drinks, and the party went in, and I came in as Maximus, or Maximus came in as the assistant. That is yet to be
Unnamed
named.
assistant.
And the assistant said, all the drinks are on the house, and the meals too. And so we all got free meals and drinks. And I think then we had some real hard liquor, and Yeti just couldn't hold it, and he got a little tipsy. Then he went outside and refreshed himself and came back, and he was fine because he lesser restoration himself. Upon then having more drinks and getting wasted again. And
We
then
did the 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, 4.
yeah. And then once he had passed out, everyone took turns kicking in the nuts.
Just Smoke. Smoke was the only one that actually kicked him as hard as he fucking could in the nuts.
I raged before I did it.
I think Quincy probably uses cane like a golf club.
Broke his cane.
Oh, you got to mix it up. We've shit on each other. We've done all this other stuff. Just go with the basics.
We're just about
Kick to the
to let
nuts.
Smoke go to sleep. If I remember correctly, Smoke was just about to sleep, and his throat was going to get slit in the middle of the night.
So we're still at 3 flag sailing in Targos,
His joke! You being dead.
but we do have rooms booked and paid for at the inn. But we're not
Lost in
there.
Arms,
Yeah,
yes.
we're not there.
No. So we'll pick up tonight at the end of the night in the 3 flag sailing. Ma's behind the bar. We've got a Yeti kind of passed out on the floor, kind of abruptly woken, but not really quite awake, I would say. Definitely jolted, but kind of the alcohol has consumed his stupor and is still kind of laying on the ground. And that's where we start tonight.
Mhm. So you had us all level up.
Oh, yeah. We all did
even
level
though
up.
we haven't long rested yet.
Mm-hmm.
Which, hey, this is your game, man. I'm thankful we got to level up. I feel like we need to sleep,
Sure. Yeah.
We're in town.
and we have rooms.
Yeah.
We just have
Who's carrying Yeti?
we have to get ourselves back there.
Why would we carry Yeti?
Yeah, he could just leave here by the fire.
Yeah, you can just pass out by the fire.
I mean, nobody can move him, so
He's too big.
wherever he.
You could kick him in the nuts again.
We could kick him all the way home.
I could get the other nut. We could put him on the. We could put him on your shield, Quincy.
Advantage because you've got like
Nuts of steel?
no.
What's the AC of the nuts?
It's over 20.
Okay, with a second kick, I think you kind of like wake up out of your stupor because the alcohol quite hasn't. The pain is probably a little more relevant and prevalent than the.
The swelling of the nut has drawn the
Swelling of
alcohol
the
out
nut
of your
has-
bloodstream.
Your voice is like Ponto's old voice now. Woo!
Mine is?
No, Yeti.
No.
Got the Mickey Mouse voice now.
So you're kind of double over. You can see Smoke's foot like straight between your legs, so you know where the culprit is. As you kind of like
And he kicked me as hard as he possibly could in the nuts.
twice.
Okay, then I'm going to turn into a Craig cat and start attacking him.
In the middle of the bar. All that stuff you had planned for tonight?
No, we're good.
it. Yeah.
The guy literally attacked me as hard as he could while I was passed out. So,
Yeah.
You don't know it's me.
yeah, I do.
Your foot's in between his legs as he broke up.
I was stepping on a spider that was crawling up his leg.
Okay, if you want to make a deception roll, feel free. Go right ahead.
All right.
We're exhausted, right?
Oh, hey. That is
We're
a
still
19.
exhausted.
It's a 19.
Yeah, disadvantage. You're still
Oh, fuck
exhausted.
you.
So I need to do insight.
It's a 16.
25.
Yeah.
That's
Yeti,
a
you
disadvantage,
rolled
though.
smoke
It's
kick.
an inside
Not to me.
disadvantage as well.
No, Yeti is not exhausted.
Oh, he's not exhausted. Okay.
It's just stepping on the spider there, Yeti. It looks like he's going to bite you in the no-nose.
I start swinging as soon as
No
I
one
can.
knows.
If you're gonna do this, then we'll roll initiative.
Between two people.
Yeah.
I make a circle and get all the innocents back from the circle.
20.
man. 8.
Yeti, you're up. You're a Craig cat.
Okay. I have a bonus action Craig cat, and then I will attack with my claws. That is 19 to hit.
19 to hit.
Yep.
Smoke.
That hits.
4 damage.
I'll say, Smoke, you're still raging, so half.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
is it magical?
No,
Okay.
just slashing damage.
Okay. So 2 damage.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say, Yeti. So you're a nice little kitty there, but that's very cute. You should sit down. And I'll give him a daunting roar.
That's a what save?
DC
Isn't
15 wisdom save.
Isn't that all creatures, or is it just chosen creatures?
Chosen.
Okay.
Ooh, I failed.
So you're frightening me until the end of my next turn. I pull out my ancestral greatsword. Just sit down over there, Yeti. You need to lick your balls.
Is this like intimidation?
Yeah, I am intimidating.
He's already cast
He's already done
fear.
action.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bonus action.
Yeah. So you just told Yeti to just relax.
Just relax. We're just trying to wake you up, and I slipped, and my leg swung hard, and I'm sorry. Forgive me, Yeti. You can kick me in the balls.
That's a really good deal.
Yeah.
It's the eventually sometime in the future.
Yes, exactly. Yep, that's what it is.
Yeah.
This is a 2-hour window. You must kick me in the balls.
No, I kick you in the balls whenever I fucking choose. I'm not your back person. And then I'm gonna kick you in the balls whenever the fuck I choose, and that's the only way that we're square. You're an asshole.
Once.
Many times as I want in one round.
In one round.
Once.
Thank God you're not a monk.
There's 2 attacks. Yeah, I'll get that. I can see that one.
All right, that's fair.
Why would you do that to somebody?
I was just trying to wake you up. Look, you're awake. It's obviously successful.
Unless to restore myself again. Wait, do I have 2 second level spells?
You know what they say about alcohol.
Yep.
No,
It used to be a
competition.
competition back in the savannah. We used to kick each other there and see who would last.
I can't
Well, guys,
remember.
we're
That's what I
passed
was
out.
asking.
You guys sound like a bunch of fucking cowards. You should try doing that to somebody when they're awake. Fucking coward.
I can just see you're like drunk and like you. Yeah.
I'm not drunk anymore. I'm good.
All right. You're good now.
I'm sorry, Yeti. I did not mean to upset you.
Really? What did you think would happen when you kick a guy in the nuts as hard as you can?
Well, it was so small. I'm surprised I hit it.
I walk away.
So what time is it?
It's late at night.
Okay.
I go to
You
my
guys have
room.
been drinking. You guys ate meals.
Is there anyone left in the bar? Are
There's
they?
probably like a couple people, but not really much.
Okay.
Ma's trying to like shut things down. You guys are in the process of leaving. You make your way over to the Luskin Arms. You walk in, you see the grumpy, weird-looking
Owen
guy
Tarsenal.
behind it, Owen Tarsenal. He kind of just nods and doesn't say much as you guys walk in. Yeti, you're storming.
Yeah.
You're ahead of the pack. Everybody else is kind of in tow.
I'll heal myself. I didn't get hurt much, but I'm going to use my last second level spell to heal myself.
Just
You have
rub.
3 of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Using Healing Spirit.
But you're using...
The only healing spell I got, so other than Goodberry. So I stand in a Healing Spirit in my room.
Goodberry.
In
was
anger.
on here.
2 rooms?
I
Right?
think there's 3 rooms. Or did you, as an elf,
No.
or just no? Then there's only 2 rooms.
So there's 2 rooms. So we're 3 in one room and 3 in the, or there's 5 of us.
There's 5.
Smoke is not welcome in this room.
We going to cuddle.
Okay, so Smoke and Quincy are in one room,
That's normal.
and the 3 of us are in the other room.
I guess so. Sure.
I'll sleep on the floor. That's fine. I don't know if there's 3 beds or not.
No, there's 2 beds.
I'll sleep on the floor.
All right.
I don't take up much room.
That's true. Okay, well, we'll share a bed. He's good. Thank you.
So the largest
Biggest
person and
and
the
the
smallest person. Yeah. So the medium person that should share the bed.
I
The
get it. It's a
smallest.
bed all to myself.
Okay,
Yeah.
good idea. I'll take my own bed. You two share bed. Not
As
taking
we're lying
straight.
down, I say to Quincy.
You're not here.
Oh, I'm talking to Quincy. I say, hey, Quincy, when you said, should we fuck with Yeti? And I said, yes, I think I took it too far.
Yeah, I think so. I was just thinking we'd stick some stuff in his hair, or but then again, he doesn't have hair, does he?
Just stick things in his nose.
Yeah.
Here, there.
Lego up the nose.
And as the night comes, you guys all fall asleep. Take your long rest. Level up.
Hoorah!
Did we get it in the recording last time what we all rolled for hit points and everything?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it's all there.
Which is good because I had to edit mine again to fix it
Oh, perfect.
because it was too high, and I lowered it by 2, but it's still
Okay.
It's done now.
Okay. Morning comes, and you're all a bit groggy from the evening of drinking and merriment out at the Three Flag Sailing.
I wait at the bottom of the stairs. I wait at the bottom of the stairs with my eyes closed and my legs spread, just waiting in anticipation for when Yeti comes down.
Maybe like nightmares for me. So yeah, there's an ever patient Smoke at the bottom of the stairs waiting for a swift nap kicking. That'll probably never come this round.
It will not happen when you expect it, moron.
I watch as Yeti passes me and just like, ah, damn it.
So you guys come out of your rooms, down at the bottom, kind of gathering together. You can see there's a messenger at the bottom of the stairs waiting. He was talking to Owen, and Owen kind of just nudged him when Smoke was getting down and sitting at the bottom of the stairs, kind of just cocking eyebrows, like, I think that's the ones you're waiting for, but that's fine. And he just kind of nods his head and just you can see him turn around. It's the assistant to Nerith.
Yeah, what's his name again?
You haven't asked. Thank you. Really, you haven't asked.
I know.
Good day, sir.
You all sleeping a little bit today. A little bit too much fun last night.
Sure. We had a good time.
Yeah. You all had good meals and everything down at Three Flag Sailing.
Yeah, it was good. Yep.
Stop shouting.
I said, did you have any good meals at the Three Flags Sailing?
What? Yeah, we did.
Well, it's good. Nerith was hoping to get a hold of you guys this morning. I mean,
Isn't he just down the hall?
well, it's almost afternoon. You guys have kind of been out of commission for a while. You need to do something else before
Nope.
you meet with them?
We are ready. Let
You
us
guys
go.
are good?
Yeah.
Okay, and he just kind of like turns and kind of nods at the owner and walks back to the end of the hall.
Yeti follows.
And kind of knocks on the door and waits for an answer. Opens the door and you can see Nerith is sitting in the back corner of the room, Keegan and Garrett are in there as well. And they're like, "Oh, so nice of you to wake up today."
Nice to see you reunited.
Yeah, it's been an eventful evening. You guys had good meals and lots to drink last night?
Yeah. Thanks again. It was really appreciated.
What? That's the second time we were asked that. I've been awake for 3 minutes.
I know. Ma left me a note that apparently I bought you guys a couple of drinks last night and some meals.
That was appreciated. Thank you for that. We did not expect it.
Yeah, neither did I, to be honest. So it was unexpected on my end too.
But that guy came in and
certainly didn't. So
I seen him.
Really?
Yeah.
You all saw him as well?
Yeah, we were all sitting there.
Oh. And he said you could...
Well, he didn't talk to us, but I seen him come in, and then Ma came and said we could eat.
Okay. Well, seems weird.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure it's not a large sum. We could pay for it if it bothers you.
I'll circle around behind the group and try and subtly cast calm emotions.
We don't know about.
Hey,
well, I know you did,
but like,
is there verbal and somatic components?
There is verbal and somatic components.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
Yep. Boogity, 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 boogity.
Calm down.
Okay.
Calm down.
This was like, it was good. We had it resolved and everything.
Take it easy.
What was your sleight of hand?
My skills. My sleight of hand is 23.
Oh, nice.
Okay, he didn't pick up on maybe some subtle gestures and you walking behind, kind of muttering to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, it's all right, guys helped out, but I'll just have to ask Ma about that. That just seems strange. I didn't ask him to do, but I mean, yeah, I'll just take it out of the bonus that we were going to give you. It's fine. So it's all good.
It's fair.
Keegan pipes up. He's like, honestly, they've done so much for us. Like, how can we not help them out at all? Like, from what Garrett told me, he was half dead on the side of the mountain, and they rescued him from an attack, and then they followed him all the way up to the top, and they met some Yetis, and not you, like
good people.
Yeah,
those Yetis.
Not everyone died, which is shocking. And then they fought something else, and then the old one slid down the mountain in a shield, and they all made it here somehow. I don't understand, but that's your business. Might not recommend this shield thing. And Garrett said it was awful. He honestly
was not smart.
Okay. But I
my eyes are still spinning.
I'm sure that's the only thing. I just wanted to make sure that you guys heard from me that I really am appreciative of all that you've done for me and for my husband Garrett, and just keeping us together. And he kind of like pulls out a satchel and kind of like puts it in front. It's like, this is, I'm not greatly talented, but this is as much as I can.
Ponto says we shouldn't accept. Right, Ponto?
Absolutely.
I mean,
something in your throat there, Ponto.
Yeah. You should keep it.
Unless it's like some statue that you've made for us, or maybe like an emblem. Like, what's in the bag?
It's just some. I sculpt a bit, and I make little trinkets out of some bones and whatnot. So I mean,
Yeah, we can't turn it down if it's a personal gesture. I mean,
Oh, well, if it's not money and it's just a
I mean, there is value to them, but I mean,
Well, your husband lost a lot of his gear yesterday.
it's okay. The town will help out, and we'll make it through. There's always other jobs we can get in the time being.
Dogs.
Hey, can I pull out my my wood statue of
Knuckles?
My wood.
Moose Knuckles? My wooden moose Bryn Shander.
You're gonna pull out your wood moose knuckle?
Yeah. Gonna whip
All
it
right,
out.
that's a sentence I'm not.
I'm just gonna ask him, hey, I've got
Yeti,
this
Yeti kicks you.
Yeah,
right while I'm talking to him.
right then.
No, I'm measuring numbers.
Right in the moose knuckle.
Invincibility.
I'm gonna ask him if he can take this moose and maybe add some more detail, make it a little nicer, paint it properly, all white.
I mean, it's white, but could use some finessing. I see.
Yeah, I'll pay too.
Oh, I'm not really taking orders, but I mean, if you want to leave it with me and come back, that's fine. I'll work on it.
I'll leave it with him though.
Couple of days, and I'll fix it up.
This is Keegan, right?
Yeah.
Couple of days, try a couple of weeks. We're just about to head off to Bryn Shander. We might not be
that's
back
right.
for a while.
That's why he said a couple of days, because he knew you guys were leaving.
Okay.
Be like,
Well,
it's okay, just leave it with me, and
when we're back through this way,
Yeah, I'm not sure how long it'll be, but I'll drop in and pick it up.
Oh,
It could be a while.
that's appreciated. Smoke, right? Smoke.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'll fix it up for you.
is Nerith and the assistant still in our company here?
Yeah, it's Nerith and his assistant, and then Garrett and Keegan. Opposite side, there's like a cage of like little, like small flying drake.
Oh, this is at their place.
This is in Nerith's office
Mm-hmm.
/ abode, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Can I sidle over to the assistant and be like, what are the names of your pet? What's your name?
My name? You've never asked me. I'm Forthwind de Grey.
Oh, we've got to put this back in my notes on that page.
Pretty classy name.
Who is this guy?
My name, I'm the assistant. My name is Forthwind de Grey.
And what do you do?
I help Nerith run the town.
He bought our dinner last night.
Yeah, I bought you dinner. Well, I didn't, but Nerith did.
Oh, that was good dinner.
It should be.
And what about your pets? What do you have names for your pets?
Nerith doesn't let me deal with them. But if, I don't know, they eat a lot of rats and mice. I don't know where they're found, but
they don't have names.
They're just.
I'm just putting art on the spot.
They're just.
Why would he name the rats and mice?
No, the drakes.
Well, I know what you're asking, but I don't. They're not named. Like, they're just animals.
Drake 1 and Drake 2.
No, I think he uses them for messages. To be honest,
This one's Drake and this one's Jay-Z.
That's a really bad joke. You lose inspiration. That's how bad it was.
Okay.
You've become exhausted again.
I'm exhausted.
You're exhausted.
The TM takes a point of exhaustion.
Here, you want a name for them?
Ready and
Lacey and Frederick. You happy now?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Which one's Lacey?
Blue. Frederick's green.
It's cool you have Drakes. That was just the TARDIS rattling. There's someone inside it.
Oh, I was like, what the yeah, we I don't know what he does with them, but he just every now I see, like, messages that he ties on, and they leave, and then they come back, or another one comes back. So yeah. So that's what he told you when you were kind of saddled up when this whole commotion is going. So you see Keegan pull out quite a large leather bag and kind of puts it down, and he's like, "This is from me, Nerith. I'm sure you've got stuff." He's like, "Yeah." He pulls out another pouch. Is 150 as promised.
Thank you.
Because you guys kind of went above and beyond. I talked to the council at Bryn Shander. They agreed that you should be paid a little more for your efforts for finding Perilou and going above and beyond and trying to rescue the rest of them. So there's another 200 in there as well.
I make sure he doesn't get it. And I divide it up evenly amongst everyone before Maximus can touch it.
So that's 350.
350?
Yeah. So in total, you guys would have got 500. So it's 100 each.
Okay.
If you take away the 30.
So 70 more from.
Yes.
Okay. We had a hunch or a unfounded theory that the old man that went with these travelers may have caused the mischief up there, may have caused the murders.
Wait, what?
Not Quincy. There's like some old wizard guy up there. So
I know. I was talking to Garrett this morning while we were waiting for you to wake up from your evening of merriment. And
there's a lot of judgment, it seems like.
No, it's. I was kind of curious as to why it took so long to wake up. But then Ma dropped off a bill this morning, and then I looked at it and I was like, yeah, that kind of makes sense now. I see you all had some of the good stuff.
Yes, thank you, I guess. Or
it's good enough. Call Emotions is still, how long does that last?
1 minute.
Okay, that's gone by now. So we appreciate the extra efforts. I've talked to the council. They kind of want to talk to you about the old man, and they'd like you to head over to Bryn Shander, which is a bit of a walk, but not too bad. You should be able to get there tonight, hopefully.
What direction is that in?
It's south and to the east.
Well, we're
Not
supposed to be heading north.
what?
Okay, yeah, everybody head north, old man. But Bryn Shander is to the south and to the east. So
Got it.
they'd like a meeting. Duvella Shane is the lady you're looking for.
Cruella?
Duvella.
Duvella.
Is the lady we're looking for in Bryn Shander.
No, she's the head of the speakers. She's the head of the council of speakers from Bryn Shander.
Oh, the Bryn Shander Council.
So
She's the head of the council, yes.
this council resides over the whole area, including yours?
Yes, everybody who is a speaker in the town has a seat, and the council in Bryn Shander. We'd like to talk to you about how things went. If there's anything you found, anything you can elucidate a bit more.
He's good. I agree.
We are all about elucidating.
We were elucidating last night.
Certainly were. So, if there's anything else, I wish to thank you. Is there anything else you guys need of me?
Dog sleds would be good. It would speed up our trip.
It's a 2-hour walk for him, and he points at Quincy.
All right.
Oh,
Hey, if it was that close. I mean, we could have just popped in there and done a few concerts there way back when we came through Targos the first time.
But instead, we helped people.
Yeah, right.
That's correct. Yep, you did. You
I
helped
just didn't
people.
realize we were this close to Bryn Shander.
Hey, Keegan, did the dogs come back to your house?
Maps are hard.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
okay.
do maps. I have one, but it's
Wolf
it's only this far away. You know, it's like
Why don't you draw that it's 2 hours from here to here, And that will give us a scale.
Is
Add a
there,
little note
Just
in there.
say 2 hours. Just
I make a little note on my map.
is there
Yes, there, Quincy.
he's masturbating.
That would be about right.
Oh.
I did put the map up on Roll20 if you guys wanted to look at it. I will give you
Is
my
there
Oh, let me see if Roll20 loads on my phone or not.
why. I have the real map right
Real
here.
thing.
Here, real map.
You don't have enough space in this table? That's it. We gotta make
Yeah, that's good. Let's expand this
Look at
bitch.
the rest of the cities.
I've got the Kelvin's Cairn up on Roll20.
Okay, I'll move.
Beauty is good. Targos to Bryn, so 1
There
inch
you go.
is 2 hours.
There we go.
1.25 inches is 2 hours.
That's just like Quincy. 1.25 inches is 2 hours.
Well, it's not bad.
Oh yeah.
Might not have the size, but you got the stamina.
That's pretty good, Quincy.
No kidding.
I feel like we made the wrong decision. to go on
You
that.
could join the Pride with that kind of stamina.
But it was to help people.
It's what we do.
So,
Is there any other jobs that you need us for in future?
I do need you to pass a note to Duvella for me, if that wouldn't be all
I'm
right.
worried we're gonna get lost because there's not a lake beside the road while we walk there.
I mean, this road's pretty well traveled. There's usually deep enough grooves you can actually see the wagon trails.
Okay.
I mean, it's possible, I guess, if you can. Did you lose a lake previously?
Well, I didn't.
Yeah. Can't stop. Yeah.
Can't stop till we get it up.
Well,
So, and he has like an envelope. Is like if one of you.
Panto is our leader.
Oh, okay.
is there a place in town where we can buy like healing potions?
The healing potions. I probably could open up some of the warehouses. We don't have much in store for magic, but we don't have many people asking for it either. But yeah, we could get it. Would you just need like one or two, or
Well, I
he
would
kind
buy
of
a
snaps
couple.
his finger and his assistant's like, "Yep, got it." You can see him just like shuffle through, pull out a ledger, open it up, and it's kind of like running through. He's like, magic. Yep. Yeah, I got 3. We have 3. We have 3 healing potions. How many do you guys need?
I say, attaboy, fourth wind.
All right, that seems strange that you call me by my name, but okay.
Now that I know it, I gotta bring it in.
What's the history of your name? That's a really cool name.
Well,
How much does it cost for a healing potion?
depends how many on you guys want to buy. I mean, normally they're about 50 gold. I mean, they're pretty hard to come by these days, but I mean,
If I give you 100 gold, can I get one? Two of them.
he kind of looks at Nerith, and Nerith is like, 2's fine. It's like 2 for 100 for you guys. Go ahead. We normally easily sell them for 70 gold here to anybody walking by, but you've done us a service, and he'll be like, fourth wind will be like, if it's 2, I'll just run now and I can come back. I need like 5 minutes.
Well, if there's 3 that is available, unless you need the third one for something, I think that we would use it.
It's 150 then. Like,
I'll cover the extra 50.
okay. He kind of nods at fourth winds and he's like, "Yep, 3, got it." And he's kind of like moving out the door. He's like, about my letter. Nobody else opens it, just her.
The only one you can trust is this
Yeah,
one.
you're giving it to Ponto, right?
No, I'm letting you know that I'll know if anybody else but her opens this.
How the hell do you get a potion of healing?
You know what? Smoke can't read.
What?
Smoke say what?
Usually we just, if you can spell it in hieroglyphics from the savannah, I can read it.
We do not need to read your mail.
I have to be a little honest.
It's probably for the best you say that.
Anybody? Ponto?
Rachel and I'll grab the ladder, put it in the bag of holding.
Thank you. Any other questions while we wait for Fourth Wind?
These are just regular healing potions.
Yep.
Okay.
2d4 plus 2.
There's only 3, right?
Correct.
Smoke, do you need one?
Well, probably not as much as you guys, because I can
Well,
bounce.
I bought 2 of them.
I mean, if no one's buying the third one, I'll buy it.
We bought all 3.
Yeah.
Then no,
Maximus
good.
has 1. Quincy has 2.
Yeah, Quincy, Smoke, if you want to pay for it, then you can have it. That's fine. I just didn't want the third one to be left on the counter, as it were.
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
Okay.
50.
Yep.
And this is a regular healing potion?
Yep. 2d4 plus 2. So Fourth Wind comes back. He's got this satchel. He kind of like pulls open. Yep. He pulls out 1, 2, 3. He's like, while we were there, it wasn't marked, but there was one a little bit larger than everything else. He kind of pulls out this. So he's like, it's not in the ledger, and Nerith is kind of just like glaring at him. He's like, apparently this wasn't supposed to come out. And Nerith is like, it's here if you guys would like to buy a little bit better. There was one I was kind of saving in case we needed it to bring somebody back.
What?
I think if you need it, then
I kept more for the townsfolk in case it's necessary.
Well, don't you think you should keep it just in case then?
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
kind of why I was a bit upset. There was a reason why it wasn't in the ledger. So
I say don't worry about us.
But guys, I mean,
We can take care of ourselves.
but shouldn't we think about maybe taking it with us just in case?
We got healing folk that can take care of that stuff.
Right, but I mean, I can only do so much.
We believe in you, Maximus.
We
Believe in
do?
your
we
I
appreciate
don't
that.
like to heal, but we believe in you.
So did everybody else.
I'd like to buy some rations too, if I could.
Yeah, rations, no problem. About 2 gold will give you about 5 days worth.
I'll get some jerky, some fish.
Yeah,
jerky.
I'll get 10 days worth before.
Okay, sounds good.
Me too.
Nobody wants to rely on the good berries anymore.
God, I can never eat a good berry again.
Well, I mean, give me the runs. So just juicy juice, good berries.
So good.
Well, I don't think
After
you're
you
supposed
say the
to eat
runs and then
6 of them a
juicy
day.
juice, it's not supposed to be okay. There's no turning back from juicy juice and good berries.
I'll never eat a good berry again.
Did Smoke need to get rid of a weapon or something because he's carrying too much? You want to
Oh,
sell
yeah.
something?
Yeah, I got a great axe I can sell.
If you want me to, I can carry that for you. But if you want to sell it, here might be the time.
Yeah, I mean, this sword, I don't think I'll ever lose it. I'll die if I lose it, but I'll sell my great axe.
The great X, sure, I can give you.
It is a +1
Sure,
grade.
the economy.
For like how long?
You say that to him?
No, absolutely.
It is,
Okay.
it is right now. It is magically +1.
Yeah, I know, but if nobody says it, he will assume it's just a great axe.
But doesn't it have a magical twinkle?
A sheen.
I mean,
Doesn't it look like it's
it's
something
all in the
special?
name.
Can anyone cast detect magic on it?
Yeah, I can tell you it's magical, but
But it would glow in front of the guy, right?
Well, it's all
Only
in
in
the
my
name.
eyes.
Great axe, it's I can give you 25 gold.
So
Okay. And he kind of just motions to Fourth Wind, and he kind of like puts the bag with the other healing potion in the corner. Kind of like reaches out with both hands. He's struggling to like. He's like, oh.
What's it? Smoke, wasn't that a family heirloom?
No, this is my new family heirloom now, and I pull out the sword.
There's questions about your loyalty there.
He has new family.
Mm.
That was a piece of shit axe.
My
I
grandpa
don't know
used
about that,
this.
but okay, thanks.
Sorry, you chop down trees.
Shall we go?
Just again, thanks for helping out.
He's good.
I'll make sure to mention this transaction in the book of the council, and they'll be notified as well of what you're doing.
Oh yeah, we're on our way there right away. Just gonna stop at Three Flags for a second. We need breakfast, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't
Sure.
eaten yet.
Yeah.
But if in our presence here, we've got Nerith and Fourth Wind.
Yeah.
We've got Garrett and
Just throwing that out there.
Keegan, like both of them.
Yep.
So in the presence of everyone, I'd like to say, particularly to Keegan, who's just offered us these gifts,
Mm-hmm.
that you are the artist of your own life. Don't hand your paintbrush to anyone else. I mean, like just
Is that
go
like a
out there.
virginity thing?
Just go out there and live life, but don't let other people tell you how to live your life.
Good Lord. Wow.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
You get it?
it's not virginity at all.
No,
Okay.
it's 8 hit points
Yeah, everybody?
to our party and Keegan, if he's paying attention.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, that's so true. Don't listen to the haters out there.
You create your art, you live your life. Don't listen to those haters.
He's absolutely. I just got to show you guys, because after that speech, I got to kind of show you what I did. And he pulls out this huge blue whale that's about this, and it's solid ivory, and it's like detailed
That's what he's working
carved. This has been one of the pieces I've been holding on to for selling when ever the weather gets better. That's never going to happen, but you never know. This one is kind of personal to me. It's probably worth the most. It's about 75 gold, maybe 100 if you found the right buyer. And then he pulls out this little rabbit that's about this big, and then another rabbit that was a little bit bigger. And he's like, pair like this, maybe 20 gold. And then he pulls out this elk with this huge antler rack that peers back. And I can't remember which one of you was watching when you saw the herd go by, but it looks very similar.
Yeah, smoke actually.
I think you're correct, actually.
The rabbits are ivory.
Yeah.
And there's two little.
Yeah, two little rabbits.
I'm pretty intrigued by the little rabbits.
It's all yours.
These are being gifted to us.
Oh,
These are
This is
being
what the
gifted.
bag was.
well, this is in the bag.
Yeah,
Well, I thought he was just showing us some other
No.
art that he's been working on.
this is all going to you guys.
I feel like you should keep the whale. It's
No.
very precious to you.
I can make another one. Scared, find some more product, and
The antler rack, is it a full moose?
no,
Or just-
it's an elk. It's an elk.
Okay.
Anto, you want to hold on to these for us?
Absolutely, I do.
Yeah. So hand all of them over, put them back in the bag gently, and they're kind of like in these little, like sectioned off, like some straws in there, and they're kind of sectioned off. He hands the bag over to Ponto.
Very carefully put it in the bag of gold.
Same thing.
But I look like I'm being
Respectful.
He's like, again, I can't thank you enough for bringing my husband home, and kind of just grabs Garrett's arm.
Garrett is a good man.
He certainly is. It's appreciated. Thank you. And he kind of grabs Garrett's hand, and they both walk out. And Garrett's like, well, if that's that, we'll see you guys later.
Good deal.
Ponto, thank you for delivering Duvessa the piece of mail.
absolutely.
Literally the only one I would trust.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
I'll make a note of it in the book. Ponto's the one to trust.
He's our leader.
You said the value of the whale was 75 to 100.
Yeah.
A pair of rabbits was
20.
And the elk?
About 35 to 50.
None of these are ever being sold. Ponto's art collection.
All right.
Damn it, now Smoke has to be the leader.
I didn't say that out loud.
To make all the best decisions.
So we go have breakfast maybe, and then
Hey, Marath, are you going to buy us breakfast again?
I know. I believe that's on you guys this morning. Thank you.
How about you, Fourth Wind? You going to buy us breakfast?
No. He's not either.
Just
Anyways,
one
Smoke,
more
I'll
thing
buy you
before we
breakfast.
go. Have you heard any word on where the Torga traveling traders have been recently, or
They've been, ironically, you've asked us around a few times, so it's been noted that your group, Maximus and the Miners, right?
Mm-hmm.
the Pantaloons.
The Pontoons?
The Pantaloons.
Okay. Maximus and the Miners, that you've been kind of put the word out that you're looking for her. So
Gotta cook them.
We're just trying to avoid her, really.
she's in Bryn Shander. Do with it as you will. Duvessa, she'll be able to take care of you if you get there.
And what's your relationship with the Torgs?
Oh, I'm good.
You're good?
Good as gold.
I suddenly don't trust this guy.
You have to always be wary of suppliers when you're up this far and hasn't seen summer in 2 years. So any supplier you have to keep good relations with.
So you don't trust him? You want to roll insight, or you're saying that?
Just saying that.
Okay.
We had a run-in with her. We're not on good terms. We're just trying to avoid her.
I gathered that with multiple questionings.
Yeah.
So
it's not that we're not on good terms, but we might not be on the greatest of terms.
Yeah. She just has like a bad attitude towards us.
yeah.
There's a misunderstanding there, though.
Yeah, well, we
Haven't
hired.
fully been able to explain a lot, but that's a story for another day.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, breakfast and Bryn Shander.
Yeah, let's do it.
I guess it's brunch.
Brunch at Bryn Shander.
Yeah.
Sounds
because
way better.
It's already lunch or
It's
past-
getting enough.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Maximus, you should have some honey to keep that voice good.
Or we could just push on through and have brunch in Bryn Shander.
That's fine too.
Then you'd be having definitely lunch.
Lunch in Bryn Shander?
But if we get there soon enough, we can still call it brunch.
No,
I'm just trying to figure
Do they have
out
happy hour?
I don't know what that is. Anyways, I'll see you all later.
Cheers.
I'm sure Ma will be more than willing to.
Oh yeah, let's go see Mom.
I kind of
Help
want
you
to
guys
apologize to Mom for
Passing out in her bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. A guy like you. Not very often they fall like stones.
I just walk out shaking my head.
Oh, you're nuts. Good to see you. See you later.
I briefly think about turning around and kicking the guy in the nuts.
You need another drink?
No, I'm good right now.
Okay.
Appreciate it. We'll see you later. And you all walk out of the Luskan Arms to Mike. You can roll a d20, and Spencer, go ahead and roll another one as well.
10. That can't be
You're
bad.
muted, Mike.
Mike's
9.
9. Day's overcast. A little bit of snowfall. Nothing awful. The wind is actually a little bit on the minimal side today, so it's kind of like not picturesque, but for a place that hasn't seen summer in 2 years, it's not awful today.
So is there a storm? 9.
9. So, you guys head out of the Luskan Arms, head north all the way up the lake.
And on the left?
The Mare Dual, it's like right on the water.
Okay.
Yeah. You head up to the Three Flag Sailing.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Kind of like knock and then walk in. The doors open. You can see Maz just setting up for the morning, or afternoon almost now. So you're like, oh, you're up a little earlier than I expected. Especially you.
I would like breakfast, please.
I'm sure. Yeah. I've saved a little bit of the meats and breads from last night and kind of set it aside. I figured we'd be seeing you a little later, but good for you, adventuring type.
I'm
Young,
good.
I'll ask Ma if she's got a little bit of ice in a towel.
Ice in it. I mean, I can get some snow from outside. Yeah.
Okay, that would work.
There's snow everywhere.
We don't carry ice. We just put it outside.
Okay, I'll go outside and I'll grab some ice.
Okay, yeah. You get some snow and there's some ice in there. Yeah.
And I'll walk over to Yeti and say, do you want me to pack some of this on you there? And I'll just kind of reach down and start
How do
packing
you fucking touch me?
Just break off one of those giant icicles on the side of the building.
That's right. Just put it in there.
And Ma just chuckles. Oh, you guys. Can't believe you kicked him that hard, Smoke. Come on.
What? Huh?
I'm sorry for the behavior of this moron.
Oh, come
and
on.
myself.
Everybody has a little bit too much to drink. It's usually you bigger folk, they kind of, hit you a little slower, but that kind of really locked you in. You walked in calm and collected, but man, you sure hit the floor like a stone. So, but to a new day.
Okay, I'm gonna go have lunch in Bryn Shander.
And she brings out plates of food and puts it on the table. It's like, oh, it's okay. Everybody has their own day. The meals, 5 gold for everybody. That should cover everything. So
I pay 1 gold.
You got this, right, Maximus?
Oh, you want me to? Oh, yeah, I got yours covered, Smoke.
Oh, I thought you said everybody.
Well, yeah, Yeti's already put his in.
Thanks, Maximus.
I don't know how to use D&D Beyond, so it'll take me a while.
oh my god.
Okay, I got everybody's. I can pay the 5.
Okay, there you go. So she brings out some water, some bread, some meats, a bit of cheese. He says, yep, thanks again. Maybe we'll hear you sing again, Maximus. I hear you're on to Bryn Shander shortly, so
Yeah, but I'll be back this way. I'm sure.
hopefully we can have you here again. And she leaves you at the table. And you guys eat your meal. It very much is satisfying for you, Yeti, to get some food in your stomach and everybody else. And you finish your meal. The rest of the day is yours.
Oh, here we go.
Headed out.
Before it gets too dark.
Yeah, so you head out, you go south. out of Targos, heading east on the way to Bryn Shander. Who's leading the group?
No.
Who? No.
Like once we leave the city,
Yeah.
that's somebody else's job.
I mean, okay, everybody follow this same road that I'm walking on right now.
I'll be in the back.
Is there
I mean, there's
Well
you
worn.
can see kind of like the ruts of like slowly the snow is filling in, but I mean, there is a path.
Okay.
It's not like you can get lost even when you follow a path, but it's a pretty small chance. It's like maybe 5% or so.
Okay, Smoke.
I'll stay in the back and guard Rhea.
Are you pulling Quincy on a sled still? Is this a thing?
Are you shield pulling Quincy?
I am.
So I'm in the back.
You notice that the rope
Quincy's
is
in the back.
28 feet.
Yes. We don't want Quincy in the very back, though. He'll get eaten first.
All right, I'll go up to the front then.
No, okay.
Oh, okay. All right. He doesn't mind being eaten first.
Don't worry, Quincy. We're heading north.
What?
Yeah.
You can make an insight check if you want.
I know we're not heading north.
That's true, you do. If Smoke is leading everyone, you can make a survival check. Pretty low chance of you getting lost, but it's not impossible.
Natural 1.
Fuck off.
+3 for 4.
We're walking to the den of multiple dragons. There's about a 5% chance.
There's about a 5% chance.
Hey, you know what?
Got it.
You should buy a lottery ticket at that rates right now.
Pretty easy for you to pass this, Gord.
Somebody roll a natural
So
one.
Ponto's standing next to Smoke, and it's like, so without that axe, I have one of these magic things that I can give to somebody else. Who do you think needs a little bit more heft to their swing, or maybe needs to be a little bit sturdier? As I'm distracting Smoke from actually leading us to the way we should be going.
I'd say whoever gets closest. I know Yeti gets in pretty close sometimes.
Yeti gets in pretty close.
Yeti does that turn into something else thing, though.
That's true.
Helps through that.
Maybe Maximus. He likes to poke things.
It's not super heavily armored.
So as you guys go through about an hour in, you kind of are you're all following Smoke as you
Should
walk.
we be able to see the largest city in this area?
Yeah.
Like,
You
how,
think, but maybe it's just dipped into a valley and such, and you've taken a right turn, and somehow
we don't have a lake.
I said we're heading north.
Sure, we'll make sure you take a left turn and you head north. You feel better now?
I feel
Wait,
better.
why can't we see a lake?
Yeah. About 45 minutes, Ponto pipes up. She's like, why is there a lake there? And he stops. He's like, oh, for fuck's sakes, where's the tracks? And you can kind of see this weird sheen or like this shimmer on the snowpack as the overcast is like almost lightened up a bit. You can see these. What's everybody's passive? Yours is the one I'm most concerned about.
E is passive 17.
Okay. Good to know.
I'm 11.
11.
Yeah, you all see nothing. You continue on the path.
Just talking to Maximus about how fucking stupid Smoke is. Smoke is so fucking dumb. Like, he can't take us anywhere properly. It's just unbelievable.
I'll tell Quincy.
And you guys get you're about an hour, maybe hour and 10, and Ponto's like, we really should see the city by now.
I tell Quincy, this is my chance to redeem myself in front of everyone.
You can't tell somebody isn't tracking, so.
Hey, we're headed north now. Finally.
You're like, oh, it's 5%
Hey,
smoke.
did I tell you that I put my wisdom up last level?
That makes my survival even better. It's fucking great.
Everybody takes 10 points of cold damage.
What?
Shit.
Magical cold damage.
So our
No.
resistances count for nothing.
Not for this.
Wow.
Thank you for those 8 temporary hit points.
Who
You
takes?
can all roll initiative.
We
as
all
well.
take 10 points.
Correct.
Oh.
Just flat 10 damage.
Yep.
Oof.
It's half for the cold resistance, right?
It's magical cold. It's not regular cold.
So we
With
don't.
magic damage?
It's more magical than cold. It's more like an essence.
That changes. Okay.
Magical cold essence and initiative.
Yep.
Got it.
Oh, I'm all about the initiative today.
So the scenery before you guys have like snowscape, rolling hills, a lake in front of you.
Trees? No trees.
No trees.
I'm just
There's no trees.
the odd tree.
Yeah, no, there's nothing.
All right.
You can see out of the snow that you walked around, kind of like 3 orbs with pieces of ice floating between it. That seems to kind of chill your bodies to the core as it kind of wanders out of the ice.
3 orbs.
3 orbs in this thing, yes.
Oh.
Everybody's initiative. 20 to 25.
21.
Anybody else? Maximus for the 21. 15 to 20.
18 for Yeti.
15.
What's Yeti?
18.
19.
Oh, fuck.
That's why I always leave a space when I write initiatives out. 15 to 10. Wow. 15 to 10. Okay. 5 to 10.
8 for smoke.
Okay. Smoke with 8. Ponto bringing up the rear with 7. Okay. The weird ice formation that floated up will go first. With everyone around it, it reaches out and grabs at the largest creature, which is you.
Not the first person in line.
Oh, yeah, smoke's bigger than me.
Yeah, smoke would have been first.
It's surrounding all of you.
Oh.
Like it's within a reach of all of you.
Oh. So the 3 balls are moving collectively together,
Yeah,
kind of? Like there's like
collectively
one
together.
entity or something?
Correct.
Okay. I see.
Really could use that bonus to AC now.
Mine.
It'll reach out,
Yeah.
and you kind of see like an orb and like a jagged piece of ice reach out and grab at you, Yeti, with a 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
And you take
Nope. Give me a plus 12 to AC, it would help.
you take okay. No. You take 12 points of cold damage, halved, because it's not part of its aura. So 6 points of damage, and you see another one of its orbs roll out.
Fuck.
That's a natural 19 to hit. Well, that's awful. That is 17 points of cold damage halved. I rolled 1 off max.
Which is 8?
Yes.
Almost dead now. Very close to death.
Maximus, you're up. You've got this weird 3-orbed kind of thing floating, and you can see like hunks of ice rolling around it.
Oh, and I just witnessed.
You saw one of those orbs kind of like stretch off of the main entity, and you kind of see pieces of ice struck Yeti wherever it touched. You could see this ice that had formed on his chest as it like froze in place as Yeti kind of like broke free as it cracked and the ice fell off.
Oh snap!
Is this creature now staying in one
It's
area?
kind of in one area, and it definitely can reach. Well, you know that you're within this aura. Maximus, you're starting your turn. 5 points of cold damage.
At the start of my turn.
Yep.
Is it magical?
Yep.
Did you suffer that too?
He didn't start his turn yet.
I'll be dead before my turn starts.
Okay, I take 5 points. I can't half it.
Nope.
And I'm like, man, this ring, that's not working anymore. I saw him get struck
Yep.
like
Twice.
really, like a lot.
Yep.
Can I reach him?
Yeah, you can roll around.
Okay, I will make
I
it.
mean, you're around this creature, so
And I saw this happen.
yeah.
I'm gonna do cure wounds on Yeti. That's my action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. Oh, God. It burns.
It burns.
It's like dry ice. It's so cold it burns.
It's like Penny.
Oh my gosh.
11 points of healing.
Oh, thank you. That's amazing.
I won't be a dick at this point. So
Okay.
It's okay. Well, I'll allow you those 11 hit points.
And
What?
bonus action,
Yeah.
They hit you with chill touch, so you can't heal.
I will bardically inspire.
Yeah.
Cantrip that did 17 damage?
I rolled 3d6 and I rolled 1 off max.
I think I'll bardically inspire probably Yeti,
Okay.
because I'm right with Yeti, and I'm like, oh, dude. Yeti, here, put some of these guts back inside of you.
Actually, what you saw was like the ice kind of like pierced inside, and then you just kind of saw it kind of frost up on his chest. And
So I give him a
you saw it like,
I give him one of each.
yeah. Yeah. And a little bit of steam.
And
And some of that whiteness on Yeti's chest kind of like goes back to its natural gray
Uh-huh.
color.
Okay, that's my turn, my movement, my bonus action.
So you didn't move away. You didn't want to move out farther away.
No, I'm staying with my
Okay.
You should back
triage.
because of this.
We're all,
thing, though.
we're all in this thing.
How big of a distance is this thing covering right now?
You gotta say it's probably like 10 feet.
Oh,
It's kind of like a medium to large size. A large, yeah. 10
So
feet.
these 3 orbs popped up like
Yeah.
around us, so we're just.
Mom had peanuts somewhere.
your mom had peanuts? So
Peanuts.
You all heard peanuts, sir.
Yeah.
You check the recording. That
Wow.
one's gonna be clear as day. You can't get away from that, peanuts.
Mike's mom's got it going on.
What the fuck?
I'm just gonna stay right beside Yeti.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Next in initiative, we have Quincy. Yeti, you're on deck. Quincy, you take 5 points of cold damage to start your turn.
Oh my God.
What?
So we're all within
You
10
take
feet
5
of each
points of
other?
cold damage for being so close to this thing.
Well, I'm 25 feet behind smoke.
They circled us. We're all encircled.
We're a
Okay.
pretty long
I'll
line.
allow that because you are always behind smoke, so I will allow that to go. You can take the 10 points off as well because you can heal back up because you were behind. Quincy is always kind of traveling behind smoke. You guys are as a pack.
All right,
Quincy in the back.
it's 28 feet behind.
Yep. 27 and a half.
27 and a half.
He shortens it up a little.
27.
Pretty soon you'll be with us, or Quincy.
So, how many of these creatures are there?
There's just kind of this one. Well, you've never seen anything like this, Quincy. It's kind of like 3 different orbs, but it's kind of like all in one sphere, let's say.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a
A saving throw, I assume?
yeah, that's a saving throw.
What kind?
Wisdom saving throw.
That's a 17 on its part.
My save DC is a 16.
At +1. So he saves. Does he take half damage? No.
So on a successful the save, the target takes half damage. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll just roll it on D&D Beyond here. 3. Oh. There you go. 9 points. So half a 9.
Okay. Perfect.
And then
That's everything for you, Quincy?
well, he's going to stand up on the shield now.
Okay, sure. Quincy's done. Yeti, you're on deck. 5 points of cold damage. Smoke, you're in the wings.
20 points of not cold damage, right?
Just 5.
But it's not actually cold damage?
It's aura damage, so no. If I wanted to be, yeah, no.
And then I will use my bonus action to turn into a direwolf.
Okay.
And then I will use my action to attack as a direwolf.
Okay.
And Maximus is within 5 feet of this creature, right?
Pack tactics.
I'm using
That is.
It's like a
like
spell.
a beard.
Yeah,
So he's within 5 feet.
absolutely.
Okay, so I get advantage on the attack roll. I don't necessarily need that just yet. That is 20 to hit.
Absolutely, that hits.
Does 11 points of piercing damage.
What kind of piercing is it? Magical?
No.
Okay.
If the target is a creature, it must make a DC 13 strength save or be knocked prone.
If it is creature, all things are creatures.
That's a really weird distinction.
Yeah, I'm like,
But it might be immune to prone. I don't know if it's immune to prone or not. But if not, it has to do a strength save of DC 13.
so it was 11 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay. You kind of bite at it and kind of like shake it, and pieces of ice are flying off. Not as effective as you thought it would be.
Seems to be a thing.
A strength save, 5.
So it is knocked prone.
So it just kind of hovers closer to the ground.
So do I get advantage on an attack if it's prone?
Yeah, it can be prone apparently. That seems really weird when it has a fly speed, but okay.
Right, but it could still fall from
Yeah,
flying to
yeah.
the ground.
That's why I said it hovered closer to the ground.
Yep.
So yeah, it's on the ground. And Smoke, you're up.
On the ground, smoke.
All right. Well, first I will bonus action rage,
Yep.
and then I'll walk up to it to make sure. Can I get into flanking as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
You also
it's,
take cold
You
damage.
also take 5 points of cold damage as you start your turn within 5 feet of this creature.
okay. And then I will take a swing with my. Can I swing at the orbs, or is there like a main piece, or is it one creature?
It's one creature.
Okay, I'll just swing with two-handed.
Yep. Are you using any charges of your sword?
No, I used my bonus action for my rage.
Okay. You don't get the bump in strength.
Not yet. That's a 21 though.
That hits. Good thing it's a magical weapon.
Yeah. That's 12 points of magical slashing damage.
Magical slashing damage.
And that's my turn.
That's your turn. Ponto. Bringing up the rear. Bring up the rear.
5 points of damage.
5 points of cold damage.
Okay, so this thing is 3 orbs, and there's some ice floating around in the middle of it.
Yeah, there's
Are they
kind of
like-
like 1, 2.
Are they like physical orbs that you could grab, or does this like seem like it's like a cold energy?
More like cold energy. You can kind of see like a spark maybe inside of it as it's moving and floating, as like ice is kind of emitting out of it, and kind of you can see ice rotating and shaping as it's like gathering what seems to be, you assume, moisture or heat off of something to form the ice out of the air.
All right, this thing hurt, and we're gonna try it because it's not big, right? Like it's not.
I mean, in a sense, it is. It's a large thing, but I mean, it's kind of like abstract being like, you know, it's floating around, it's moving. It's also on the ground as well.
I would like to target one of the orbs that has sort of the moisture sort of like floating around.
Sure,
sort
yeah.
of solidifying. I want to cast Catapult on the orb.
That's
Make
not
it
going to
fly
work.
90 feet away.
It's like I cast Catapult on Maximus.
It just has to be a thing, 1 to 5 pounds.
It's a creature, though.
It's a creature, though. So I will not let you cast Catapult, and you can do something else.
You could catapult something into it.
Yeah.
I can catapult snowballs into it.
Or anything out of your bag.
Or
You got those ivory items that you just put in your
I'm gonna
bag.
throw a whale at it. No, I will grab the blacksmith's end, and I will also take a smack at it.
Probably catapult frozen bits of my flesh.
That's a dirty 20.
That hits. Yeti cubes.
Yeah.
It's the newest line in Yeti refrigerant.
8 points of damage.
Yep.
Magical, 4 of them being thunder damage.
Okay.
And then I will bonus action punch it with the thunder gauntlet.
Okay.
That's 19 plus 6 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
25.
Jeez Louise. Ponto pushing the damage to maximum.
For a staggering 6 points of magical damage, 4 of them being thunder.
Perfect. So this creature kind of like reels back after being hit by smoke and by Ponto, and it kind of shivers at the distant whispers of Quincy, and it kind of like moves and kind of like floats back up a bit and kind of gets off of the ground again, and you can see that it's kind of like moving and rotating around. It turns itself and kind of points in a somewhat cone-like direction.
Oh God.
Yeti, Ponto, and Maximus, with not getting able to turn and get smoke as well, but being able to get you three, you need to make a Constitution save.
I think I will probably use. Can I use your dice? Your inspiration?
On saves,
Yes.
I think I'll use that.
I got a 20. Well, I got a crit. And
Anybody, it is cold damage. So if you have resistance, please take your half damage.
with my con modifier, I'm 23.
16 for me.
16 you save. With a 16, just barely.
You gave me 5.
Just what we needed.
Do I not have one more D8?
Yeah, just use one less. That's okay.
6. That's 20 points of cold damage. What did you get, Ponto?
Not 16.
20 points of cold damage, 10 points, and 10 points to you, Maximus, as well.
I take 10.
Cold damage.
I take 10 because it's half.
Because it's halved.
And then I have resistance.
No.
It's half.
That is. No, sorry. That's 5 for each of you. You're correct.
Oh, okay, good.
You're correct.
because we have
Yes.
cold resistance.
Correct.
It's none of this
And
magical.
you already
Half of half.
half of half.
Okay, good.
Beauty.
Poncho takes the full 20.
Oof.
Kind of see it kind of dimmed a bit at that, like that expended a lot of energy. Maximus, you're up. 5 points of cold damage.
Oof.
And this is not half.
This is not half.
This is just flat out 5.
Flat
Run
out.
away. Run away.
That's what you just heard.
I nuzzle him. I nuzzle him to get the hell out of there.
You whack him in the nuts.
No, I'm not. I'm a friend of his.
Oh, okay.
I
Sorry.
wouldn't do that to a friend.
That's good to hear.
Okay, good.
The good news is I'm not a friend of Smokes.
Ponto's new goal is turning this into like the Slaphead episodes from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
figure out how to get you 5 kicks.
I'm in. I already memorized enhanced ability just because of this.
Oh my god.
Okay, I will turn to this entity, whichever I think is where I'm facing it, and I will say, if you think you can take me, you got another thing coming.
Got another thing coming.
Okay.
And I'll cast Vicious Mockery.
Is that a saving throw?
Yeah,
Okay.
wisdom save.
Yeah, no, it fails.
All right then.
So it has disadvantage on its next attack.
And it takes 1d4 psychic damage,
Yeah.
which is a 4.
Perfect.
And I can't add anything to that, so that's 4.
Anything else for you, Maximus?
Uh,
Quincy, you're up on deck.
my bonus action.
Your bonus action.
My bonus. Who will this?
Your encore.
Yeah, that's what we should call your bonus action, your encore action.
For my encore action,
Everyone has to clap for a while before he does it.
I think I can't disengage as bonus, but I can
You can move away from it.
move away and take an attack of opportunity if that's a thing that it gets.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
19 to hit.
I think most creatures don't get those.
Yeah, it's just
Oh, it does. Thank you.
Oh yeah, because of your
It's a
monster.
natural 20.
Oh,
So not a natural 20, but a natural 19 to hit.
Burn up those 20s.
For 11 points of cold damage, half to 5.
Okay.
By the way, it's still
it's
has
worth doing then.
disadvantage because I attacked it.
Oh,
Oh, anything that's not you.
that's not you. That's
Oh,
right.
that's awesome.
You have to let me know because I won't remember that.
Okay. I will I'll bardically inspire Smoke. Because Smoke needs to hit things. Hit things, Smoke! Hit things.
Smoke smash.
Okay, that's a D6 for you, Smoke. And if I can run,
Yeah, you can
30
30 feet
feet.
away. Yeah, in any direction you'd like.
I'm gonna pick south.
Sure. Yeah, that seems like an appropriate direction to go.
The way we came.
Yeah.
from.
Pretty much follow to your footsteps.
Yeah.
Follow the footsteps.
It's
Back to
the
that.
deep path of least resistance,
It is. All
and
right.
probably closer to Quincy because Quincy would.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
That's true. So you get close. You're actually about equal with Quincy because he's at 27 and a half.
Quincy, how you doing?
Speaking of Quincy, you're up next. Yeti, you're after Quincy.
So Quincy's going to cast Chaos Bolt.
Sure, yeah. Good thing it didn't stay prone because then it would be at disadvantage.
So a 21
Yeah, that hits.
and
And no,
2. So it's
it should be 2d8 and 1d6.
yes, and I got to figure out what kind of damage it is.
Pick one of them.
Just not cold.
Good idea.
10, So he takes 16 points of damage.
Okay, what kind of damage is that?
I gotta figure it out here.
There's a table for the spell.
I know.
He's got COVID brain. He needs a second.
Choose one of the d8s number rolled on that die determines the attack. Okay. Okay. So it takes poison damage.
Good to know. You see this bolt kind of shoot out from Quincy as it kind of slowly undulating back and forth and kind of gets this sickly purple. You see it splash on the creature and you kind of see it shake and it just kind of drips off. No effect.
No effect?
No effect.
No effects.
Ah, for fuck's sakes.
Oopsie daisy!
Damage.
Are you trying to give it a bath, Quincy?
Yeah.
Quincy, the bonus action movement.
How close is this thing to me now?
Within 30 feet, if you
It's
want to
got-
walk forward.
It's gotten closer?
No.
Okay, I'm staying where I am.
Okay.
And that's my my turn.
Yeti. Smoke, you're on deck.
Smoke is still within range of this
Yes,
creature?
absolutely. Smoke has not moved within 5 feet without away from this creature.
So I will use my pack tactics again.
Yeah.
And I will bite again as a wolf.
You'll nom him.
That is a 15 to hit.
That does not hit. You
Okay.
kind of strike out and you kind of like moves one of the orbs. You get nothing but air.
That's my turn.
Bonus action movement.
I should have taken 5 damage.
Yes, you should have.
I'm not moving. I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay.
I'm just going to take the damage. And then it's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait. There.
Smoke, you're up. 5 points of cold damage.
I'm going to. Bonus action, do my greatsword ability of empower. So my
Okay.
strength goes to 18 for a minute.
Yeah. So you see kind of, he just grip the sword and you kind of see his arms kind of just, he gets a little veinier, he gets a little, you see his arms just kind of swell up and you see smoke just kind of like,
Eats a can of spinach.
Sorry.
He gets really veiny.
yes. Where are you looking?
Oh, I'm also adjusting myself if I need to get flanking with Yeti.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
You're right
a
there.
natural 20.
That hits. Absolutely.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of damage.
This is gonna hurt.
I want to know more about this red waters and red rum.
27 points of magical slashing damage.
Wow.
I rolled a 7 and an 8 and a 3 and a 4.
Jeez.
That's pretty good.
That is. So you see smoke kind of wind up and just cleave through 2 of these orbs at the same time as he swings the sword upwards, and you kind of see like hunks of ice falling off this thing. It's just kind of like drooping and kind of picking itself up, and you can kind of see some of the ice slowly starting to form back a bit as it's trying to like not pick itself up, but at least trying what you seems to you to try to rebuild itself out of the moisture and heat off of you guys. Ponto, you were
Sorry, that's 28 points. One
Okay.
extra.
Sorry, yeah.
Ponto casts invisibility as he gets knocked out by 5 points of cold damage and falls in the snow.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! So you see Ponto kind of start to say, and you can kind of see that breath get frozen midair, and you kind of see Ponto go poof beneath the snow.
But we saw where he went down.
Yeah, I mean, there's a Ponto-shaped hole in the snow. That brings us to
the 5 points at the start of your turn because you were within proximity of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Because I took the full 20.
We gotta drag him out, or he's gonna keep getting F saves every round.
Well, I can't go back in.
Yeah. I'll drag him out. I'm not damaging the thing anyways.
You see, since Ponto goes down, it comes to the top of the turn order. The ice spirit, so to speak, that is you have stumbled upon. I rolled for my cone breath and I didn't get it, so we're all lucky about that.
Yeah. The smoke he didn't mention, but he has this ability where the first thing he attacks on a turn has disadvantage if it attacks anything but him.
Yeah, and he's already attacked it and hit.
Did you use that ability though?
I don't know.
I thought that's just a trait that he has.
It should.
I don't know.
He should remind me of that.
I'm reminding him to remind you.
But I rolled with
It hasn't
disadvantage.
attacked.
That's Ancestral Protectors. Yeah, while raging.
So
Totally
does the
forgot about that.
disadvantage-
It was until my turn.
Okay, so yes. So you see it kind of warble out, and you can see one of the orbs strike out at Smoke with that damage, with its own natural 20 to hit you. That is 30 points of cold damage. I rolled all 5s.
Now, if I can cutting words this,
Yep.
as long as he can hear me.
So it has disadvantage on anybody, attacks on anyone else.
Okay,
Right.
it hit you though.
Yeah.
Traits. Okay, so as long as it's not immune to being charmed, which I don't know.
Okay.
It's not worth it using your abilities on smoke.
This is cutting words on it.
Yeah, but it's a waste of a bardic inspiration.
It's to bring the number of damage down. Makes an attack. Attack roll, ability check, or damage roll. So if I can use this on an attack roll, can't I bring your crit down?
No, it's still
Cutting words lowers the damage.
It says when he makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll, I can spend the dough to subtract the number from the creature's roll.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
Still,
that would
be
be
attack
still a natural 20. I mean, I could technically add my 8 to hit, and you could lower that. Sure.
Yeah.
Make an attack
Still
roll,
gonna hit me.
ability check, or damage roll.
You don't want to declare that until he's used to cutting words.
And a crit's still a crit unless your ability says that.
Right. It doesn't negate crits. It's just bringing the damage down. So
Okay.
I'm going to do cutting words.
Yeah.
So first I have to say, I don't have the energy to pretend to care.
Okay. You don't need to roll any damage. It's immune to being charmed.
Oh, well, then I can't use the cutting words at all.
Damn it.
You use the cutting words, it just has no effect.
Then I spend the slot or the bardic inspiration.
So I take 30 points of damage.
Cold damage, yeah. And then it turns and makes its second attack at the wolf.
I still say the words, though.
Yeah, I'm sure. And you do. Oh, God, that's awful. 9 points of cold damage. Half.
Does it need to hit me?
You did. It rolled a 19.
Okay. 9.
I'm going to roll that die more
So that's
often.
5 damage?
Yeah. That's its turn. Maximus.
Yeah.
We're not within 5 feet.
Nope.
No damage taken.
Okay. I think as long as Quincy's right beside me,
Yeah.
as long as Quincy feels like he's feeling okay. I saw Ponta go down.
Yeah. You saw the snow angel Ponto blade.
Right, poof.
You see the wolf?
I cast invisibility.
Right.
I
You see the
totally,
turning
I'm like, you
towards
catch the
Ponto.
visibility. Oh no, you just went unconscious. I got it.
That's like
I thought for a second you
it's
were
like Jason in the
invisible right before you
spiritual
died.
weapons.
Well, I'll pull out the magical longbow that I
Mhm.
have, and I'll shoot the longbow. But I'll use my bonus action to healing word Ponto.
I really wish we could have got a visual of that.
I'll say, Ponto, are you just invisible right now, or like, are you still here with us? Or are you just invisible? Ponto? Now healing word Ponto.
Okay.
Why don't we do that part first? Healing word is 1d4 plus 4. 4.
1d4 plus what?
4.
4.
That's 8.
8.
Oh, nice.
Maximum
Yay.
healing.
Okay. And then I'll make 2 shots. Not 2 shots.
Yeah, I was like, I beg your pardon?
I'm a different character for 2 shots.
Pew, pew, pew.
Put like 6 arrows in there.
I got a 17 to hit.
17, you see the arrow just pass right between all of the orbs as it goes through everything.
Oh shit! Sorry to hit this thing.
The arrow just. My magical arrow is lost.
You went through. Didn't hit.
It's in that big field of snow.
Okay.
Responded to your vibe check.
Okay. Quincy, how you doing? You feeling good, Quincy?
Mike.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm fine. Why?
Just checking on you, old man.
So Maximus is done.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
go like back to back with Quincy, and I'll play a little tune on my longbow.
Oh god. You
You know,
need
like
a separate notebook is what you need.
I got it all with headers. One's for baselines, and one's for vicious mockery, and one's for cutting words, jokes, inspiring leader, baselines.
Got some mean girls in there?
I'll play dum 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 dum, and I'll be back to back with
I'm
Quincy.
pretty sure that inspires the ice guy, though, doesn't
This is under pressure.
it? Oh,
See, everybody makes the same
Let's say
mistake.
baseline.
Yeah, he thought that it was, and so then he actually it's not for him. It's for Quincy.
And
I'll
Quincy
give
is inspired.
Quincy some bardic inspiration from the magical bow.
That plus what to
The
what?
D6 at present.
Yeah.
Man, I thought we were gonna do so much more tonight.
All thanks to smoke, not knowing anything.
I was like, we rolled a one. I'm like, I'm opening the book. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The Quincy's turn.
Yet? No, we're not.
Okay, Quincy, it's your turn. Yeti, you're on deck.
Quincy's gonna cast Firebolt at this thing.
Absolutely.
24. Does that hit?
Yeah, that freaking hits.
Can I add that D6 to damage?
No,
No.
you cannot.
It's hit attack rolls or saving throws.
So 10 damage because I got that psionic
Crystal.
crystal.
That's high crystal.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you checked the box for homebrew content and it works now.
Yes.
So you see Quincy kind of roll his hands together and this firebolt streaks out and strikes this creature, and you can see kind of all the crystals vibrate, and then just you see the cracks of form, and then you see it just explodes out. And Yeti, Smoke, unfortunately, Ponto, you need to make a dex save as this thing explodes. Actually, you're in snow. You can make it with advantage. You've got cover. Technically, so I'm like,
He's prone.
I know it. Like the snow's gonna dampen whatever projectiles coming your way. So
Smoke got a 16.
16. Yeti,
9.
Ponto with advantage.
Oh, actually 10.
You said a deck save?
Yeah.
That's 12.
Okay. Anybody under a 15 takes 10 points of cold damage.
It's really good.
You sure it's not piercing?
Well, it's piercing and cold damage, but yes.
Or can I half it?
Piercing, half cold.
No.
But
Doesn't matter.
I'm too far away. It doesn't.
You're not within
Yeah, I'm fine.
the sphere that it exploded in.
Yeah.
I have that. Should I have that or no?
You can have it. Hold
Do I half it because I got a 16?
on. Yes, you can.
And do I half it again because I'm
No.
raging?
You do not.
No, because you're not.
You're not a bear
The
totem.
wrong kind of barbarian.
Yeah.
Say wrong. He just made a different.
He's just tank.
My life is wrong.
An actual taunting tank.
Tanky?
The blood pool around the Ponto shape.
Yeah.
Just gets a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
It's not dirty, but
Yeah, so just all these sides and then these little. You can see these spirits just kind of just sift out of existence as like the ice shards exploded out, and we are out of combat.
I will drop Wild Shape and Healing Spirit where Ponto is.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to jump over his dead body a bunch of times.
Are you doing like the Final Fantasy VII jumps and turns in midair over the person?
I will take it.
Oh my goodness.
So you're casting Healing Spirit, and it's what, 1 minute, and you get what? How many cures out of that?
It is limited by my proficiency bonus, I
Correct.
think now.
Can I jump into that thing?
No, you can't actually. Doesn't affect you.
I jump into it anyways.
That's fine. It doesn't
Yeah, it
affect
doesn't
you.
affect you.
The only people who you designate.
Yeah. So it's going to only be everybody but Smoke. And I think we should probably save it to Ponto.
I've heard of butt hurt before, but this is bald hurt.
These are some sour grape nuts right now.
Yeah.
There we go. So if you just stay there for
Ponto
3 rounds or
there.
whatever, you'll just get 3d6. And then
You
I'll...
get to add a modifier to it? I thought you did.
no.
No, there's no modifier from your wisdom?
No. Well, the thing the wisdom helps with is the fact that it lets me do it 6 times. So you get 3 and I'll get 3. Unless someone else needs it.
I definitely need.
Do you? Okay, well, you come in 2. You get 3, you get 2, and I'll get 1.
Okay.
So 3 for you. You get 12. You want to roll yours? Go ahead, roll 2.
6. That's 7.
And I'll get 5.
That is a ridiculous ability.
And that's the gimped version of it.
Okay, I'm up to half now.
Yeah, I'm a little above half, so.
It's a good thing you all leveled up before this.
How are you? You're still pretty hurry.
Yeah, I'm just like a snowy enjoyment.
Okay, let's do it again.
In the
Yeah,
bloody, in the bloody snow.
we each get 2 this time. You get 2. You get 10. You can roll yours if you want. And I'll take 2.
I got 9.
I got 5 again.
Fuck. Come on, Ray.
That's pretty good. I'm okay.
You rolled 10 for him, he got 9. You got 5.
Yeah. It's good. I'm fairly healthy.
Well, we got those healing potions, but maybe we could serve them.
Yeah, but I got another one of those again later if we need it.
So you can see the sun is like on its way down, but it's not, you've got daylight left. So you guys obviously turn around. And now
Smoke, you want to tell us where the fuck you're taking us?
You're not going to let him
women and stuff.
take us again.
I want to know. I want him to explain himself where he's going.
We're headed.
Oh, we're just. I told everyone I told Quincy we're heading north.
All right, so I'm going to go to Bryn Shander now. Anyone wants to follow me, they're welcome to.
Here, I'll let you look at this map.
Oh, okay, good.
To give you advantage on your.
He can't read, so that didn't help.
That would have been helpful.
Don't need to read to read a map.
Go that way.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I rolled 11 both times.
You're good enough. It takes you 2 more hours, which should have just been 2 hours because you got to course correct and then continue on. You walk back almost 45 minutes and you're like, how the fuck did we lose the tracks? Honestly.
We walk back to where smoke veers off the road.
Yeah.
We point at that place on the road.
You're like,
make Smoke's nose rub it.
you're like,
Rub my nose into it.
see the path? That's the way we fucking went. That's the way we needed. What
Yeah.
is this?
You got a little spray bottle? You're gonna shoot me?
You see Yeti's foot wind up a bit. Gotcha. Your nuts are mine, bitch.
I own damn nuts.
These nuts.
You guys continue your path towards Bryn Shander. Oh, thank the Lord. As you guys come across, you see walls around the town. In front of you, you can see smokestacks and chimneys of a fairly large-sized town, much bigger than anything you've ever been in here. You can see 30-foot-high walls defined by 2 concentric rings of uptight wooden poles, gaps between them filled with dirt and rubble. The outer ring of the pole rises above a top wall, providing a rampart, which you see guards on. This is the first real lively looking town that you guys have seen, other than what's north of Luskin and Neverwinter.
No, it's
Gate.
Baldur's Gate is way south.
Yeah, it's
north of Luskin is like Icewind Dale.
no, south of Luskin. Sorry,
Oh,
Neverwinter.
I think it's Neverwinter.
I was right. It was kind of reminds you of an actual town, but except with not brick walls and all the fancy fare. But you can see turrets and flags on top of the wall.
It's the capital of the world.
You can see that they've made a show to show people, and you can see clearly embellished on the walls. You can see the rack of an antler growth of a wheat, with the 2 stalk and then the pieces of chaff, I guess, on the side. You can see it's clearly embezzled on these walls, showing the towns we are prosperous, we will be able to defend you. And this is quite a big town. You've told that everyone, if everybody in the whole place of Icewind Dale had to go somewhere, they could fit all here. This is a big place.
It's beautiful.
You can see iron-banded wood beams across the porch, where everybody comes in, and the doors are ajar. You can see guards. You can see wagons moving in and out. You can see actual people milling about. As you guys get closer from your journey, Ponto, you look definitely worse for wear. But same with the rest of you, you've kind of been through the ringer today.
Oh, I'm looking bad.
You get up to the guard, and the guard's where are you coming from, and what's your purpose here?
We are here to see.
I'll take care of this.
Yeah,
I'll handle this.
He will tell you. It's a villain.
And he kind of looks up at you, Yeti, and you're he's okay. And
My good sir, I am Maximus. We are Maximus and the Miners. We come from Targos and Turlemaine, and we're here to bring our music and our show to Bryn Shander.
he's looking at his other groups, and they'll all be nope, we're not handling this guy.
We're just here to see Devella. She wants to talk to us.
Oh, you're here to see Devel?
Yeah. We have a ladder to
Okay.
better.
I was getting to that.
Oh.
All right.
But first.
Maximus and the miners, you said?
That's right, Maximus and the miners.
Party of 5 from Targos, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your business other than meeting with the speaker? Just.
Well, we got a show. We're going to perform.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Yep. Just and he kind of like has a journal entry and kind of just scratches a bit of notes. 5 people. And just kind of takes note of everyone's kind of what they look like a bit. Just.
I am Yeti.
Goliath. He's like a cat person that is humongous. An old man. A fancy talking guy and
Our leader.
a very small, robust-looking.
Bloody case of art.
Yeah, you
Suit
can
of
see.
armor.
You can see like the smear on the back.
He must be fairly healed now.
Yeah,
Still,
It probably
there's
feels
still
better.
blood on it.
yeah. So
You're healed, but you're still like.
We need to
because Ponto is a
Pass it off as
halfling,
not my blood.
you're a halfling.
Mhm.
Fucking ability. That's annoying. Got it. The one ability for halfling.
Yeah.
so awesome.
Yep. So he enters you in, and you walk in, and it's kind of as soon as you guys pass through the gates, you can feel the air just warm up just slightly.
Oh.
The grip of the Frostmaiden kind of hasn't quite made it through these walls.
Smoke's butthole tightens a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe it loosens a
It loosens a bit, yeah.
You guys see the streets in front of you. You can see cleared, like shoveled walkways and cart paths. You can see kids playing. It's really strange because anywhere else is like locked up, nobody out. But here in Bryn Shander, it's a bit more normal. Everybody's still bundled up. You can see furs. You could see a couple dozen people out, but you wouldn't be able to tell who they were unless you were like turning and looking at them. So
Wonder why everyone doesn't live here.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful
Nice
place
I will take
compared to the others.
you guys over to Bryn Shander, and you can flip the map over, Spencer. It is in the top right corner of Roll20.
Whoa, that's a big town.
We're coming from the
So
West
every,
Southwest
every this big is 1,000 feet,
3,000.
almost 3,000 feet.
Yep.
This is big.
So you can see kind of like you can see double centered walls with platforms, and you can see turrets that have rounded around. As you guys walk in, you can see this main road that heads down to the center square of this town. You can see people, you can see carts, you can see people trying to sell what little stuff they have to sell. There's shops, there's anything you want, you probably can find here in Bryn Shander.
We're coming in the north gate.
You're coming in the southwest gate.
Mr. Guard, where is the council hall?
Town hall's in the center. Once you get into the center, it kind of opens up a bit. Just look for the southern in the middle.
Okay.
It'll be there.
And where would be the largest pub with a stage? You know, like where are the big shows be happening? We're talking about Broadway. You know, like where's
It's
the
more of an East Haven thing. We're a bit more of a military town. If you need a drink, I mean, there's a couple of taverns. Just go and look. You'll be fine.
okay? Where's the off Broadway?
What's the best tavern?
There's another one across on the other side of the town hall. You can find these just by the Black Iron Blades. Not that you'll be wanting to buy anything, but that's a different story. Anyways, I got stuff to do here. See you guys later. There you go.
Give us
Maximus and
an-
Miners.
yeah. no name of the pub? Just
No, you just
direction?
said just go north of the town hall. You'll see some. There's always some. There's somebody selling stuff there.
Which gate did we come in through?
You came in the southwest.
He doesn't know the name of a pub?
Yep.
But the Black Iron Blades.
He knows where the Black Iron Blades is because everybody makes fun of it.
What's that place?
You don't want to tell
I
us.
didn't tell you.
Okay.
I'm glad I get to close a different window.
Okay, so no sense talking to this guy. Let's go.
Let's go to the council first.
Of course.
Okay.
So you guys make.
In your way.
I was like, I did not
Can't
prepare
back out
for
of
this.
that
No,
one.
I can't. You travel down the central road of the city, passing stalls, old women.
Hey, Quincy, look at the older women.
Quincy's not paying attention. I can see him smirking though. You get about halfway down and you kind of see a crossroads, one Y to your guys' right as you're traveling, and you can kind of see another district kind of like in a central area over there. Still pretty small, so you guys continue on to the central part and it really opens up here. You can see a couple buildings in the center. You turn around and there is this almost opulent building in this town. It's made out of stone, huge, not pillars, but you can see kind of like smaller pillars, not rounded by any means, but just block pillars, and just definitely different than everything else. And it does say council of speakers here on the top of it. You guys can assume that this is probably the town hall here.
Let us go.
Okay. Is there like someone standing at the door, or?
I mean, there's people all around. You can see as you walk in, actually, to the central area, you can hear a herald. Where is it? And he is calling out, is like about the current attacks from the Duragar conspiring with the goblins to the east, the attacks that have happened in the valley south of Kelvern's Cairn, and the problems that they're having out in East Haven with things going missing, is what you hear from the herald.
These Durogar name, that keeps coming up.
As you guys walk and continue past, you can see that that on the steps, as you kind of walk up to this building, they're all cleaned off the snow. There's not any snow around this building. That's in pretty good shape and taken very good care of. It's in quite good condition. Your passive is 16, 17?
Yeah, you keep an eye out for the towards, like just keep your eyes peeled.
You guys see nothing. Ponto, you kind of feel a tug on your jacket, and there is an older lady, bald but quite well built, walks past, and you kind of just like, she nudged into you and kept walking, but didn't make anything of.
Where's your bag of holding?
Check.
Yeah, bag of holding, still there.
Right. Good.
You still got these nuts?
Do I have like a kick me sign on my back or anything?
Insert knife here. You guys walk into the town hall.
He would have had to stretch way down to like tug on his pockets.
Yeah. You felt someone brush behind you, Ponto, and the lady walked right around you.
Gave you a tug.
Not that kind of smoke. You guys walk into the building. I quickly open the door, quickly shut the door, as you've been instructed to in these days and ages, because heat is a commodity here in this town. But the doors open and shut smoothly, The inside of this building is quite comfortable. Immediately, you guys are pulling off winter wear. The floor is warm. You can see these nice oak beams on the floor. There's a reception in front of you with a lady, human, I should say, behind the counter. It's like, what can I do for you guys? Do you have an appointment?
We are Maximus and the Miners, and we've been sent by the speaker Nerith from Targos.
Oh, the group Nerith mentioned. That's right. You guys have your letter of introduction?
Ponto? That's something
Well,
you have,
this is
right?
only for this wouldn't be the letter of introduction. That's not what I was given, right?
You were given a letter. He didn't tell you it was a letter of introduction.
I was given a letter to develop. It's not an introduction.
Oh, okay. Then we've been told that we're going to see Devala.
Sorry, Duvessa. It's double S's, not L's. Sorry. Duvessa.
I got a DEWV.
DUVESSA. Duvessa. Almost like Dovessa, but Duvessa.
Duvessa.
Shane. Yeah. So no letter of introduction.
I can write one up for you if you'd like.
That's not necessary, thank you. I will, if you could just
give me a moment.
sing
you a song,
and I'll just check with her schedule. She's probably expecting you since you guys were mentioned. So just give me a moment.
Is she the mayor of this town?
She is the leader of this town. Yes. She is.
And who might you be?
I am Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn?
Yep. Because I knew you were going to ask you, Mother.
Well,
Gwendolyn Commonbrook.
She wants to know who I am.
Down smoke.
That's fine. I will, if you'll be a moment, there's some chairs over there on the wall. Hopefully it won't be too long. And you can speak with her shortly. And you kind of see her just motion off to the chairs. You see her fold up a notebook, open a drawer, close it, click, lock, and kind of make sure everything's away. And she makes a note, because there is another guard in the room. She just gives a nod and walks off just to make sure that he's aware that she's taking off for a second. And 5 minutes goes by.
Is she leading us somewhere?
Nope. She told you guys to wait.
Okay.
She thinks you're going to steal all her shit.
No, it's just practice for her, but maybe that as well.
Carries all her stuff with her.
You just saw her close and put everything behind a quick key to lock the drawer. And then she noted to the guard, and then she said, "I'll see you in a second." And she walked off.
Do I see where she puts the key?
In her pocket.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, just check.
I'll walk up to the guard and I'll say, "I noticed it's a lot warmer in your town than other towns. Why is that?"
We have some means of combating some of the heat.
Outside.
Some people here have we've got a little extra heat, some extra furnaces. I don't know how they do it really. It's not really my thing, but it is noticeably warmer than when you walk outside these walls. That's true, yes.
Yeah, it's awful in here.
It's definitely hot. It could be a little cooler for my taste as well, especially if you got to go outside for a few minutes.
Maximus unbuttons his top button.
Like 5 minutes goes by, 10 minutes goes by, 15 minutes goes by, and you see the lady walk back. Duvessa will see you shortly. She'll be in the chamber hall. And then she notes, if you wouldn't mind taking them, Max. Thanks.
Max.
Thanks, Max.
Talks to the guard.
The guard, his name's Max.
Correct.
Hey, Max, what's this black iron blade? We got people who are laughing about it. What is this?
Not the best quality.
Oh,
kind of chuckle about it.
Oh, okay.
Their stuff's decent. It's not anything fancy. If you're looking for a sword that'll at least swing and stay together, it'll be all right. If you're looking for something to swing maybe a little fancier, probably not the place you're looking. If you'll have a minute.
It's a blacksmith. It's a shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
A blacksmith.
I'm just
Craft
saying,
blacksmith, though.
you're telling us that the black iron blades.
Yeah, that's
is
the
a
name
black-
of the shop.
Right. That's fine. I
Yeah.
just was trying to clarify.
Yep, no problem. He's like, if you guys will follow me, and he leads you in behind the reception area through a set of double doors, down a hallway, right turn, left turn, and then you start taking spiral stairs down, down, down,
It's getting hot in here.
and
Is it getting warmer the more
no,
we
it's
descend?
not.
Or is
Keep
it
the
cooling
wall on
down?
your right going down the stairs.
Staying the same temperature.
Keep the wall on your right.
Yeah, so you don't lose it.
It's going down the stairs.
Keep the handrail on your right.
Survival check.
Smoke starts walking back up accidentally.
Moon walks up the stairs.
Well, this is the weirdest stairs ever.
As you guys travel down into the bottom of this building, you get to the bottom of it after about 2 or 3 times down, and it opens up kind of into like this kind of like chamber in front of another set of doors. He's like, everything should be through the set of doors.
Thank
good
you,
luck.
sir. Cheers.
And he just nods to the other guard at the it's like they're here to see Devessa. I believe she's waiting for them, and he kind of nods and kind of like motions for you guys to come and kind of one hand on the door and kind of cracks it open for you guys to walk in.
I follow in.
As
I
you do-
announced Maximus and the miners in my bellowing voice.
Sure, yeah.
With that much enthusiasm.
Maximus and the miners. As you guys walk through, you kind of walk in, and then there's a set of stairs down, and you can see kind of like you're dropping down between kind of like a narrow hallway, kind of like a hockey arena where like you kind of funnel through, and like this the amphitheater part of the stage is around you, so you're walking down as like everything stays up.
Are there spit guards above us, or do they
No.
people spit on us?
High five.
We're not talking about the Leafs game.
Oh.
So, and you can see up top, you can see this kind of semicircle of chairs up on the top, and they're kind of like, you can see people sitting in them, and some of them are empty. But in front of you can see a central column of a central chair with a young human woman sitting up top. The light on the bottom is kind of dim on purpose to give, so you cannot see who else is in the chamber. You can see Devessa and another human male sitting beside or standing behind her.
Can we see how many chairs or how many like spots?
There is 10 chairs in total,
Okay.
with her being in the center.
Okay, and
So
there's
there's 4.
her and maybe
There's
say a
4.
bodyguard with her.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 on
Yeah.
each side, and then there's 2 kind of in the center.
Okay.
And in the 2 in the center, you can see one is lit up and the other one is not. And you can see behind Devessa is another human male.
Like a guard or like just another person.
You can see another person. You don't know if it's a guard.
Okay.
They are.
everywhere.
It's light in here.
There. You can see the person behind her is very well armed.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can see blue clothing on him with a fur-rimmed jacket, and you can see leather straps crisscrossing, and you can see a sword at his hilt, a shield on his back. You can see another javelin on the other side. You can see he is well armed, older, gray speckled in his beard, gray in his eyebrows, dark skinned, definitely would say more like a brownish, more than like just a deep black, but just kind of a lighter tone, but definitely darker in skin tone. Definitely deep brown eyes. As for Devessa herself, she is probably, you would guess, in her between 25 and 30, maybe 35 on the outside. You can see blues as well with gold trim on, and you can see a placket around with an emblem on the side with a shield. And you can see the antlers and the grain stalk in the center. fur-lined collar, hair pulled back, earrings showing prominence and power, a good jawline. And she says, been waiting for you guys. What took you so long? Nera said you left and you feared the worst got a hold of you between the 2-hour jaunt.
Our worst
I
scout
am
was on the mission.
Duvessa.
Nice to meet you.
We like to travel in style, and so we just took our time coming here. I am Maximus, and these are my adventuring party. We are known as Maximus and the Miners, and we perform.
We have heard of who you are and some of your feats. We appreciate what you've done for our towns in this city. We'd officially like to say thank you for your efforts. Every person you save is an important piece of our personnel. We all work together between the 10 towns to survive and to try and stave off this cold.
Why don't they all live here where it's warm?
Not everything can be found here. And you guys know when you walked up, you kind of came up to the crest of the hill with nothing around here. Like there's no trees, nothing. This is the hub that everything really goes through, unless you take side paths to go around, like you guys did.
Yeah,
when
we
you
totally
came
did.
in.
Yeah, we took a long way around by going up to the lake and back.
No, like when you first got here. Yes. So you can see in front of her, Javessa's saying, so you went up the Kelvern's cairn. Met Garrett, quite a fine tracker. I've
Nice
employed
guy.
his services many times. He is
Yeah, we
an
saved his life.
able-bodied man. So it's said.
Quincy here has the world record for getting down Calvin's can.
I did hear about that, honestly. I'm quite shocked now that I've met you. Quincy kind of like squints down at you, Quincy. It's like, how old are you to go down the hill so quickly?
Yeah, that's very rude.
All right, so I was just gonna, maybe mark on how well preserved you are and how well you take care of yourself. And
That's rude too.
she kind of just shakes her head. So do you?
Is everyone your age just like you?
Oh no.
I am quite young for my position, but don't worry. I have much experience here. I've been ruling here for about 2-3 years now. Your experience at the top of the hill with whatever thing that was. Garrett told Nerith about it. He told me. I kind of wanted a first-hand encounter of what that was.
Cold.
It was a human made of ice. Humanoid made of ice.
At the top of the mountain. The light that poured out of it.
Oh, that thing. Yeah.
Yes, it. Trying to remember what.
It had lanterns in its eyes.
It was nearly unbeatable until it was knocked off the mountain. The only reason we survived it was because it fell thousands of feet down. When it died, its light never extinguished. It's still there, as far as we know.
And she leans forward and kind of is like intently watching your guys' expression and like the way you're talking about it to see if there's truth in your words. And
If you ever need a lighthouse, that would be good if you could get that. You could spin them around on top of the tower.
You should let smoke outside.
The sword on the big guy's back came from that encounter.
Pull out the big sword.
Really?
Mm-hmm. We don't know that it wasn't being wielded by this ice creature, but
maybe she knows something about it.
It was what killed the sorceress that was there.
Interesting.
The tiefling?
The tiefling was stabbed through with it before we got there. We don't know that it was done by that ice creature. We think it maybe was something
So
stronger.
there was a tiefling, another halfling, and Garrett, and another Goliath, correct?
And also
There was
an
one
man.
more.
Yeah, the old man. We don't
The
know.
old man that hired them all.
Mm.
Hired them all, you said?
If memory serves correct, he hired the group to go find a guide that could bring them to the top of the mountain.
Never encountered the old man?
Not unless he can turn into a Yeti.
We didn't even see him running, right?
No, we never seen him at all. We never even seen tracks of his.
No, he could be just.
We don't know anything about him.
Okay.
But Garrett saw him.
You did? I've spoke with Garrett, so to speak.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that's...
But he
was
exists.
on the
He's not like, we're not making him up. Garrett actually.
Yep, no, I know of him.
Okay.
They came in Bryn Shander.
You've met?
No, the group, Garrett came here with them.
Mm-hmm.
They grabbed some gear. And
You
then
didn't
they...
see them when they were here.
No, I didn't have any intentions. So I'm just trying to catch all of the pieces here. So
Would the guards have taken account of their full group when they came here to stop?
they did. I've got the pages. Goliath, halfling, tiefling, old man, Garrett, dog sled.
The halfling is still alive, and I think in Targos still.
Yes, Perilou is still alive. She's being taken care of there to kind of just mend up before she makes the journey here.
So you might be able to talk to her.
Hopefully.
She would know more about this old man.
How was your journey to Calverin's Cairn?
Not bad. We only encountered poor weather, right? There was
Well, Smoke saw something once.
Yes, describe the shuffling creatures I saw when I poked my head out at night.
Those snow things that came up by the wagon, the snow cart sled thing.
There was an abandoned cart on the way.
A cart owned, we believe, by Duergar. It's not the first time we've seen them.
Not the first time you've seen them. You are quite close to the Dwarven Valley there. Nothing else was seen, though? Not any other bodies, just Duergar or dwarfs?
There was a dwarf body on top of Calvin's cart. It had blue boots.
That is true, yeah.
With the blue boots.
Ponto's got a boot on his head.
It's true. And he looks, he's like, I was kind of wondering, I didn't want to say anything, but you know.
You gotta keep your head. You know.
Yeah. And she notes down, it's like, so you saw Duergar at the abandoned cart before
Was
you
that-
got to Calverin's Cairn?
Yes.
Was the dwarf with the blue boots, was that a Durgar or was it a regular dwarf?
You don't know. You assume it was at least dwarvish by its size.
Well, what color was the foot when we thought it out?
Blue.
It's gray because it's been in a frozen boot for.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Interesting. And you see the human male kind of speak up. Is like, you find anything on the card itself?
I found a shard, but it melted.
You probably don't need to talk to them about that.
There was this black gem.
No, don't get that near me.
You pull out your.
The black.
I don't know what the proper description. Yeah, it's like a teardrop shape. It's like,
Yeah, we're not I wrote it down. I wrote it down. I didn't write it down correctly. I think I might have wrote it
I
wrong.
think it's shaped like an eggplant, isn't it?
Bill go wrong?
Yes.
Like an
eggplant.
Big black eggplant.
Ibessa wondered where that went.
as you pull it out, you grab it.
Whip it out.
It's sitting in your hand. Can you make a con check while it's in your hand?
Oh.
Nat 20.
Go like this really
Perfect.
quick. It looks like it's wobbling.
It's one of those shake weights.
So you can feel kind of this weird pulse, kind of like something trying to like move from the stone into your hand.
Veiny throbbing pulse.
No. I was gonna say ping, but that's still not the right word. Energy kind of try and push into your hand, but you resist as you kind of stick it. And there's kind of like a table in front of you guys, and you stick it on the table.
And it goes
There's light on it. There's
on
like-
the table.
No, it doesn't go on the table. Good lord.
It's kind of like big dick energy.
I knew it was going to work out for the after here. She'll look at that and she's like, and she'll kind of look off to one of the side and she'll be like, could you go down and fetch that with gloves on, please? And you can see this older woman kind of clad in white walk down with a set of leather gloves on it and picks up the stone. May I?
Oh, yeah.
And she holds it over, and you can kind of see one hand move over as she's like incanting a spell. And she looks at it again, and she's like, "Oh, I would make sure to not put this in your possession very long. We've had encounters. What is this is called is been found to be known as Chardolin.
Shark what?
Chardolin.
Chardolin? Is that a material?
Yes, it's actually a metal.
If
Whatever
you touch
this
it,
is,
you have to use protection.
whatever it is, we know it corrupts whoever holds on to it.
I'm very strong-willed, though.
If it's a metal, I can make you something out of it.
It's also metal. He's a druid.
Does it make you lose your way when you're traveling in the snow? Because I think that's what happened back there.
Not recommended that you keep it for a long period of time, but it's yours to do with it whatever you want. I just thought if you keep it wrapped up in some leathers, but if it's on your person long enough, just to let you know. And she kind of bows to Duvessa and kind of like walks back. She's like, I had a feeling that's what it was. Anything else found on the cart other than that rock? Nothing else?
I don't think so. Bunch of dogs.
Some iron ingots that were found as well.
Right.
The other thing that might be a little bit more interesting is up on top of the mountain, there was some glyphs or some...
Right. And you see the lady in white just turn again. Glyphs, you say?
I'll reach into my bag of holding and grab out the three things, and they'll light up and sort of project the 75 different symbols that were copied down.
You see Ponto pull out these cubes in kind of like concentric order to build this ring, and you kind of see him slap his hands together, and like you can see him just concentrate and just whisper into like the magic that is imbued in Ponto, and you can see this ring being portrayed up into the air and she's like, Lexit, I haven't seen magic like that in a long time.
Good job, Ponto.
Duvessa, I'm gonna need a few minutes to just memorize this. Ponto?
Yeah.
Could you leave these with me for just like 10 minutes?
Absolutely.
And you can kind of see her walk back up to her chair, and she kind of disappears and retreats into the darkness again. And then you see her pull back out, and she's got like a slate tablet in front of her that's just blank to your eyes, and you can just see her just do this as she slowly etches and moves through it and scrawls word for word or glyph for glyph into the stone as she like recreates it on almost a near perfect replica. As 5 minutes goes by,
Onto the slate tablet?
Onto the slate tablet.
Is that kind of like the new Apple?
No.
The ice slate.
No. I want to kill your character so bad. You can see her just move her hand, and you can see like her eyes are like focus, and like you can see the magic flare behind as she is moving her hand and just like etching into this circle. And she can kind of see her take a big deep breath as like a weight has been lifted off, and she's like, okay, I think I'm good here. I'll need some time with this Duvessa.
What is your name, my lady? What is your name, my lady?
5 wins.
Christiana
Ronaldo.
Stonesworn.
What?
Christiana Stonesworn.
What does this Chardalon rock signify to you? Why did you think that you'd see that there?
We've had a few other pieces go missing that are of similar metal, kind of being collected by them. We're trying to piece together what they're doing with it, but there's been attacks out in East Haven and farther east out to Caerconnig and Caer Dineval.
We also seen a Derogar in the mines in Targos?
Turlamine.
Turlamine.
There was a Derogar hidden in a mine shaft that was inaccessible to the miners.
In the
themselves.
shaft itself. And you can see a person on the left kind of like peek up at that. And you can kind of see like motions and movements behind, but you can't see faces. You can just see motion as someone who's just like, Oonk.
It's still there. We didn't disturb the.
It's good to know.
The body.
But we're planning to further excavate Turlamine mine for other grander performing amphitheater. Currently have some people working on that right now.
That's fine.
So we should uncover more the more that we excavate.
If you said it was in the shaft itself, the central one that goes down, I assume.
Yes, you need to be able to climb.
How did you get there?
I can climb really well.
Fair enough. Are you an expert in that field of climbing?
I'm an expert in turning into spiders.
Ah.
He has a spidey sense.
Yeah, I have a bit of spidey sense.
Sure.
I'm one with nature, yes.
Always tingling.
That's fine. Provided a lot of questions and some answers. Is there anything else you need to note of your travels in Icewind Dale? Between Turlamine and
who is I do have a question. Who is that badass guy standing behind you?
And she kind of snickers, and this is Markham. He is sheriff of the town, protector of the council, and leader of the militia here. And you can see kind of like a slow smile kind of creep up, and he just kind of nods.
I'll give him a bow.
You kind of hear him speak. Is there's anything else that you need in this town? The North Inn at the north end of the town is a great place to stay, especially for a few adventurers like you. I've been there myself many times.
Would you need our help again?
We will call on you tomorrow, if you can. If you're going to stay there, that's fine.
Sure, yeah.
We will cover your night's rest there. Thank you for coming at our request.
Thanks for meeting
us. You can tell the owner. I have to look up his name from the North Inn again, so I don't remember it off the top of my head.
Oh, you don't have to go in there and pretend that we got the free book this time.
Scramsack. SCRAM. Scram. SAX.
I'm not even touching that one.
I knew I would say it. I'm like, you're all gonna be like, nope, it's too far across the line. We're not going there.
And how will we recognize Sir?
He's this wrinkly old guy.
Behind the bar. You can't miss him. He's about that guy's height, about the same width.
All right.
Pretty hard to miss.
Ms. Shane, is it Ms. or Miss?
It's Miss Dubessa. Thank you.
Miss. All right, no problem.
Mrs.?
No, it said Miss.
Is it Mrs.?
No, it's Miss.
Ms. and Miss. What's the difference?
One's married, one's not.
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
What? It's not that Mrs. was married. I don't understand.
What my question, my lady, is: does this town have any goats?
We do have goats in the eastern part, but they're part of our farm. We care for a little bit of fertile land that's inside the gates.
Smoke is starting to shake.
Where would you recommend we take our act? This is the biggest town in Icewind Dale. Surely there's a theater.
If you want to go
grand.
somewhere, go to the Northlook Inn.
Oh, they have a stage?
There's a place if you want to take your gifts to.
Very well, very well.
But if I must say, if you really wanted to go somewhere, East Haven is the place for your town.
Well, we'll get there eventually, but we have to make sure that all the towns are taken care of, and we want to put on a grand show. So be watching for an announcement. You can catch our show later at the Northlook Inn.
Yeah, I'm busy, but I'm sure I will hear about it.
Maybe tomorrow.
Thank you for the invite, Maximus.
Or the day after.
And you realize she's just humoring you at
Tuesday? How about Wednesday? Thursday?
I can't wait until Scramsack signs his book.
All you know is there's going to be your dick imprint there.
You got to get Scram Sacks to hold that big black gem.
You guys have
the
a
gem is left on the table for you.
You guys have a need for this gem, or you don't really care if I take it?
It should be kept
We
safe.
have other things similar, so we know what it is, which is why we had the lady come down.
Okay.
Maybe we should put it in a vault somewhere.
I just pick it back up and put it in my pocket.
With protection?
No,
you kind of see as take care to put it in a bit of leather.
Yeah.
And
so it's in my pocket.
I can pull some spare leather that I've been working with out of the bag holding. And
is it
Create
like
a little
the right
satchel.
shape and this just slides in there?
oh my
You
gosh.
have leather working tools.
I have not made a sheath for it. No.
You have leather working tools though, because the last tool you needed for the job was leather working tools. So you should have
Maybe you
those.
bought some or something.
That's
Have
what
those
I'm-
on the ready. And just be like,
Because you were working on your hat/boot.
I didn't get to that part of the episode.
so you could just whip something up right now with your leather working tools.
I suppose.
A banana hammock of sorts.
a sheath that fits in all the right places.
I was thinking more of a holster, but
Yep.
Whatever you want to call it.
Pocket. You create a pocket that the stone fits in.
Is it one of those
No.
shoulder straps and it hangs
It's got
right under your
kind of
arm?
like a teardrop shape, and there's a flap that goes over the top to cover it.
Does it hang at his side or
No,
right
it-
in the front?
You don't have to pull it apart in the middle to insert it, or
No,
no?
He leans to one side.
no, it's just enough to fall in that you can place it where you want, but you don't have to have physical contact.
I built you a belt system that you can attach to your inner thigh.
It's like a strap-on.
There you go.
It's a strap-on.
That's what all of you wanted. So there you go.
Again, we thank you for your time. We'll be in contact tomorrow. If you are up for another job, we potentially have something in the works.
We are interested.
It would be of great service to the towns, and we could clear up some of the mishaps of the goblins in Duragar. But that's enough for now. We will chat with you later. And she kind of just claps her hands, and you can kind of see a couple of guards walk out of the shadows that you had no idea were there, and says, kind of just like hand motion you away. And they'll be like, thank you for coming. And you can see them step back into the shadows up against the wall. And you had no idea they were
So
there.
sort of like as they're approaching and everything, I'll just sort of pipe up. One more thing. Nerith asked if I could deliver this letter to you, but he asked that it go directly to you if I may.
And she just kind of like looks up at Sheriff Markham, and he just kind of nods as the guards kind of like step forward and move forward on you. And you can see she elegantly walks down the stairs in this flowing blue gown with gold etching as she walks down, and she kind of stands maybe 5'8" in front of you, Ponto, and bends down and grabs the letter and says, thank you, Ponto. It's appreciated that you cared for the letter for us.
Absolutely.
And she turns, and you can see her walk back up the stairs up to the top of the central spire. And you guys are ushered out of the hall, through into the second chamber, out down the hallway, up the central staircase, into the top floor. Maybe an hour has passed in total in your conversations and everything that's gone on here. Nighttime is outside. You guys step outside, and it's the same temperature you guys walked in. It's not any colder.
We need to find the goats. Guys, we need to find the goats.
If an hour has passed, would you consider it a short rest?
No.
Okay. Wondering.
No, I wouldn't have considered it a short rest because you guys were interacting. You guys weren't resting.
Let's go have food.
If you ask, I'm assuming you ask one of the people around, where the heck is the Northlook Inn? They'll point you down the main road. I think it's marked on the map at the top. Right there.
Right by the North Gate.
Right by the North Gate is correct.
Let's go.
Can I assume I got my my dice back?
Dice
by 3.
Oh yeah, you would have picked up your dice. Because she would have done that in like the 10 minutes. And you would have saw like just this elaborate carving of the exact positioning, the writing, the rings, everything to almost perfection. And then she kind of just, you saw that weight lift off of her, like she was straining herself to do this in one motion as quickly as possible. And then she passed the stones back. She said, thank you. And you saw her walk back up. You walk in and you can see that this place is probably a little worse for wear, this Northlook Inn. As you go down the streets, you can see that the streets are cleared of snow. There's snow on the sides, but you can see that the snow is a bit more damp than outside of the walls, almost like it's melting, almost. You can see that when you walk into the bar, there's people everywhere here. And not
wait, before we go into the bar, I mean, you just
I know.
fast traveled us into the bar. I mean, I for one.
Sure. We'll backtrack. You're outside of this bar that's run down. You can see fence posts railing around the sides.
Can we rewind a little bit more? We walk with black iron blades.
Yes. Okay.
You don't want to get there too quickly.
You walk past, you can see.
Wait, before that, isn't there?
The black iron blades. You can see a rundown shop.
What was it?
Dwarfs inside. Black iron blades, and then there's a hammer, an anvil, and a sword going through it.
And they're working in there right now.
They're working in there right now.
And the smell is coming out. And
Maximus, I've heard that black iron blades, they make the rockin' world go round.
That sounds like we could turn that into a song. It
kind of has a ring to it.
Boom, boom, shh. Boom, boom, shh. Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, I think they really go for that in this town.
So you pass by the Black Iron Blades.
Make note.
But there's supposed to be better blacksmiths that are more skilled here. Because they laugh at these ones.
It could be an opportunity, though.
Yeah, make them better.
I could go. I could do some work. We could maybe build up a little bit of buzz around the place.
Get in on the ground floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in at the starter level instead of like.
Ponto's always at the ground floor.
If we help them out, maybe they would be a partial sponsor for Freezing Man. Like this is
Yeah.
Freezing Man.
I like this. Let's go talk to them.
So as you guys travel, you guys are traveling out to the Northlook Inn. You guys stop in front of the Northlook Inn.
Oh, Maximus just wants to see, what kind of dog sleds are parked out front, and
make a perception check.
Okay.
I'm helping.
guidance.
No, everyone's helping.
You can see that there's dog sleds outside.
Okay.
How good is your perception?
Get back to that. That was looking at other things.
Disadvantage and guidance.
My perception. That's 17.
Perfect. You can see that there is actually at least a half dozen dog sleds parked outside.
Mm-hmm.
You can see kind of they've got this weird funneled system around the sides so that everybody can move in and around each other. Not anything distinctive about any of these that kind of strikes your attention.
Is there anyone like with them, with the dog sleds, or they're just
No, they're just all on their own. They know that everybody knows that they're staked in, lashed in. I mean, nobody's taking a dog sled in the middle of Bryn Shander and getting away with it.
All right, are there any colors? Are there any like these 6 are all the same? They all have the same
odds or evens?
Evens.
Okay. 6 of them are all of the same color.
Okay.
And the other couple, they're all different colors.
Right, but 6 of them all seem to be like the same colors as like.
Yeah, they're all brown.
Right, but I mean like they all have the same tattoos.
No, they don't have like Torg was here written on all of them.
No,
there's nothing like that.
No. But there's something 6 looks similar.
Yep.
They're all parked together at one group.
Yep.
Okay. And this is at the North Look Inn.
Correct.
In we go.
Well, we're off to the Black Iron Blades. We just saw this at the inn.
No, you passed the Black Iron Blades.
Okay,
you
so
walk to the North Look
we're
Inn.
past the Black Iron Blades. We're not going to go and check in with them and talk to them and get them on board.
Tomorrow. If you do that, you lose me for the rest of the visit in the town.
Oh, okay.
They're probably closed now.
No,
you could see that they were working inside, but there wasn't like an opener.
And I walk into the.
Is it brunch or is it dinner?
Oh, it's late.
We got
late now.
Right, so we missed our Bryn Shander brunch.
Oh yeah, it's now Bryn Shander dinner.
Well, Schlupper.
What? Dinner?
Schlupper?
What is Schlupper?
I don't know. Lunch supper?
It's nighttime now.
I think the word you're looking for is lopper.
Okay.
Sounds like something else.
Sloppy.
It's not good.
No, that's not go down that path.
Oh yeah.
Can I get some seconds for Schlupper?
Pick up family there and have some Schlupper.
I need some Schlupper seconds.
Not Lupper? Okay. So Yeti charges in.
Yeah, Yeti charges in. Poof, the doors open up and this waft of sound and noise guy hits you as there's a band fully playing in the back. You can see 2 stories of like people. The main floor with the band and the stage at the back half. The second story that goes above is almost around it. If you look up even further when you're in the center, there is a 3rd floor of this place.
This is it.
And
Battle of the Bands.
A bar on the main floor, a bar on the second, and you can see just at the top there's a small kind of private area that is on the
lounge.
3rd. In the center of this place is our gargantuan male man that you assume is Scram Sex. Scram Sex. Yes, you're gonna do it every time, Ray. Just commit to it. And you can only assume that he is human.
Is he hairy?
Assume he is the proprietor of this place. He is missing an eye.
He's got one eye.
One eye. I did it just for you guys.
Curly hair.
He is sleeveless, tattoos up and down his arms. He walks with a pretty good limp, but he seems like he's in jovial spirits, and everybody knows who he is.
Is he behind the bar pouring drinks?
He is delivering drinks. He goes behind the bar. You can hear there's noise everywhere in this place.
So does he walk hunched over, or is he fully erect?
He is definitely standing straight up.
Oh, God.
I knew this was going to happen. I just leaned in hard. It was like we're going around the corner. We're just all going there. You can see that he notices you. He says, just grab a table anywhere, boys. Sit down. We'll get to you when we can. And you can see a bunch of other servers running around. There's at least a half dozen people working in this place. This place is the busiest place you guys have seen ever for in this shithole place. You guys sit down. You can see this little kind of halfling lady walk up. She's kind of like, you see a stool being dropped down, stands up. She's like, menus on the table. We take gold before we bring your food and gold before we bring your drink. Weapons stay on your back. If you don't like it, the door is that way. He makes the rules, not me. I'm Penny. We'll be here to see you all night.
Hey. Yeah. Penny, I have one question for you.
No. I slept smoke. I'll be back in a minute.
No!
On the menu.
The lightning gauntlet clenches.
Yeah. Smoke gets a vasectomy the hard way. And you can see her hop down and just she kicks this little stool underneath. And you can see her scurry off to a couple other tables. 15, 20 minutes goes by. Maximus, you can see that the band is going. She comes back. She says, sorry for the wait. We're busy today. I'm sure you're all ready to order.
It went 20 minutes before we got drinks?
Yep.
I'd like to do an inside check.
There's a lot of time that we can study the band.
Yeah, I want to know if the band is better than Maximus or not.
Absolutely. Make a perception check.
I have no idea.
Yeah, can we fill out just 20 minutes before we actually get to
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. If you want to fill it out, go right ahead.
I want to start perceiving who else is sitting around here.
You can see clusters of other people.
This place is packed.
Yeah, there's men, women. They look pretty well armed, most of them.
In furs and stuff like that.
Furs, winter clothing. You can kind of see most of them are open, kind of sitting on the back. Swords on the back, shields on beside them.
Are there any other races that we might
You can see dwarves,
yeah,
humans, some halflings.
Goliaths.
There is no other Goliaths in here. They're pretty rare.
Elves.
There is a few elves in here actually as well, but they are mostly kind of in the upper echelon floors.
We see them up top.
You're looking down and you're kind of peering up, and you can kind of see a couple of them up there.
There's probably like 150 people here,
at least. Like it is like you guys are in full swing of
any exotic races, tabaxi, what's the elephant? All of these
any Loxodons?
Campaign, like you guys.
Is there a dark Loxodon cleric?
Yeah, they're Dragonborn.
There is a couple Dragonborn as well. There is no Loxodons here. There's no Tabaxis here.
No Asimars. What you got? You know what? Any Asimars?
You're making an Asimar of yourself right now.
Asimars wouldn't just walk around with their wings out.
No, they're all human looking.
Okay.
Loxodons aren't even from this world.
I know they're not, but they came into Neverwinter, or maybe they came as far as.
Why would an elephant go into the middle of a frozen tundra?
Yeah, why would he jump down a chasm?
Yeah, well, I asked myself that question a lot. That's not my answer. Anyways, there's a plethora of people here. Mostly humans, mostly dwarves, a little bit of mixing of everything else. There is a few tieflings as well to note.
Okay.
But yeah, she jumps up. She's like, again, apologies. Drinks, food.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're here under the eye of
Devessa Shane.
Devessa.
Oh.
Ms. Devessa Shane.
We're here on Kirby.
Oh, you guys are staying the night, I take it.
Yeah.
He said drinks
You guys
and
don't know about it?
rooms
Yeah,
and
that's
food
Mr.
is all on
Designer.
her.
What does he say?
Just, he's trying to pull the Targos again, where other people are paying for you guys' food.
Oh, Devessa says she's covering the rooms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, just the rooms. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
The rooms are part of this establishment?
Yes, they are. If that's probably been arranged with the boss, you can talk to him about your rooms. He'll probably 2 rooms will be enough, probably.
Well, there's 5 of us. How many beds are there?
Well, we can get you some blankets for an extra bed in one of the rooms, but it's fine. Everything's warm, locks on the doors. Food, ale, mead,
Yes, please.
fish, goats,
Goat's milk?
milk.
Goat's milk, my lady.
I gotta check the kitchen. I don't know.
I'll
if
take the
goats-
chicken.
I put 10 gold down for. I need goat's milk.
And you see this little hand just like pull the 10 back. She's like, certainly see what I can do. My feline friend. Wine, ale, mead, anything you want? What? Anything particular?
Do you have any, those drinks with the little umbrellas?
And you can see she's just like, milk and umbrellas. Okay, I'm gonna remember this group.
I'll have a wine with the chicken. We haven't had wine.
Sure, yeah. We've got wine here.
This is great.
A little bit of pineapple.
Wine and the
in that.
chicken, 5 gold for everything.
I will have one of each.
Cake, 10 gold, 1 of each. Got it.
Okay.
Small man on deck.
10 gold for 1 of each. I'll take that too.
Sounds good. 1 of each. Old man in the corner, umbrella drink. Anything else to eat?
Oh, chicken.
Got it. 5 gold for you.
Can I get some waffles with my chicken?
I don't even know what waffles are. What's a waffle?
Very sorry for my friends.
And they roll it around in the mud back in the savannah, and they.
Okay, so again, goat, chicken, fish, my furry friend.
Chicken.
Chicken. Okay, got it. Thanks.
Or dog. If you have
for
dog,
you.
I'll take dog.
5. No, we don't have dog. 5, 10, 10, 5, and 5. That's 15. Okay, perfect. You guys.
Okay, are you totaling for the table or
Yeah.
we all pay separately?
We all just usually everybody puts the money together.
Yeah.
I take the money now.
Okay.
I go get the food. I come back.
Okay.
I put my 10 down already.
I'll put. I
5.
I owe 5. I'll
Yeah.
put 10 down. I want to
Okay.
include my gratuity. and
Okay.
kinda-
Perfect. Thank you. Yep. Everybody else pays the bill. So 15 for you, Smoke. Quincy, that's 5. 10 from you as well, Ponto. She takes all of your gold. She kind of pouches, puts it in the side pouch, and she just kind of like it kind of just goes in. It's a small pouch.
Pretty full now.
Fit. You wouldn't fit everything, but everything goes in. She goes, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'll be back with the drinks right away. 5 minutes, I'll have all of your food ready.
I need my milk in a plate.
Yep, you pay 10 gold. It's fine. I'll handle
Penny,
it.
is this a smoking section? Can I smoke in here?
No. You can see the building's made out of wood.
Okay, I was just checking. I couldn't
Good.
see anyone else. I just
You
didn't
know
know.
what? Outside it's cold. Stick
Yeah.
your head in the snow. Come back in. You'll feel much better. Thanks. I'll be back in a minute, guys. see you later. And she kind of like quickly darts off.
She seems nice.
2-3 minutes goes by. She comes back with a platter of everybody's drinks, meads, wines, ales for that. She comes with a saucer plate, a pasta bowl with about 2 cups of milk in it, or white substance
white stuff
that you know is liquid. She puts it in.
A little Weird Al reference there.
Wow. Exactly. Okay. Puts it down. It's like, kitchen's almost done with your stuff. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Again, appreciate all of you guys paying your bill right away. And thanks for coming to the Northland. And 5 minutes goes by and she comes back and she's got 2 handfuls of plates. Pliers puts one down, starts passing everybody's, and she's got like platters of food. She's got this big plate, Ponto. The plate is this big. You're like, it's bigger than you. It's like this. Gunk. And Yeti, you're like, oh, it's about this big.
He's perfect.
She passes out chicken for the rest of you. It smells delicious.
Is this like 15 drips for her, or it's all coming out of her magical bag?
No, she's got platters, and she puts one up top, and then the other one.
She's a pro. She can take like 5 platters at once.
Yeah.
Except she's halfling size, so it's at everybody's ankles and.
No, she's walks through. You can see she's been doing this a while.
I can just.
She comes up with the tube. She kicks the stool out to be able to get it.
Yeah. Done. Magic. It's D&D physics.
Yeah, I know. I'm just picturing.
Yeah, I know. I know what you are. There's laneways made for the servers to walk through that people know you don't walk through these areas when you see them walking around.
My face is in the milk.
Yeah. She drops all of your food. You can see that it's hot.
The other campaign, it was in Penny's milk.
No, I'll wait.
Every time we drink snows.
I just think
you guys dig into your meal. The chicken is moist. It's flavorful. It's warm. It's hot. The bone's in the center. It's perfect. The guys who want one of each.
It's like a Schlupper or whatever the fuck. It feels just like a nice warm Schlupper.
Oh my god.
With the bone in the middle.
Can't use that reference with anybody else but this one right now. Oh, it was so warm, it was like a good slupper.
Best Schlupper ever.
The guys who have ordered a little bit of everything, you see your slupper on the top. Stuck in your beard. So you guys start digging into your meal. The band is playing. You can hear Maximus. You're impressed. They are. Did
they get a crit on their performance check?
No, but their performance check 23, 25.
Nice. I applauded all the correct.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and you guys are chatting amongst yourselves. It's warm here. You swear you weren't in the middle of a frozen wasteland when you're inside this building. I feel like that's a great place for us to stop tonight. Again, in a tavern with Schlupper on your face.
Would you consider
got milk?
We're all eating.
Sure. We can consider it a short rest.
20 minutes for just to get the drinks. And now it's good at least an hour.
You know that's the episode name is Schlupper.
Absolutely, it has to be Schlupper now.
Schlupper and Scramsack.
It's called the SS, Schlupper and Scramsack.
Fair enough. That was a funny episode.
Thank you so much, Gord, for rolling a one.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Way to ruin it, Gord.
Yeah, I'm sure we're almost leveled up
Way
now.
more.
Yeah, did we get an extra level because we rolled one?
I just hit level 4.
Yeah, but 5 is so good.
I'm aware.
And I'll take care of some short rest singing next time.
Sure. Oh yeah, because you get your ability.
I might just come along with the band that's playing music right now and short rest bonus everybody's hit dice.
Oh.
Thanks, guys.
Well, that was fun.
That was amazing.
Thank you, Art.
Hopefully next week we're all together again. I hope you feel better, Mike.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to Perilous Pursuits. Be sure to check out our website at perilouspursuits.com for new episodes, news, and other information. In the meantime, go give your Craig cat a walk, give your owlbear a big hug, and go play some D&D.